Live, hey guys.
There you go.
We're live, hey guys.
Oh, we are.
How are ya?
Hi!
Welcome to DBL today. It is Thursday.
January 4th.
Welcome for those of you on the East Coast braving the blizzard.
Ooh.
We hope you guys are safe, staying inside. Little hot cocoa, little DBL.
I hope your socks are thick and fluffy.
Yeah, that would be good.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be good. Little fire going.
Ooh, maybe a little
I
like.
kind of want to go there.
I'd certainly like.
No.
Yeah, I
Hot
definitely
toddy,
like a hot
little
toddy.
Bailey's Irish cream.
What music is playing? I think like Bublé.
Oh, a little buble.
Like a
Some
little bit?
Light jazz. Or you're just watching us for 3.5 live hours today, which is perfectly acceptable.
Which is what
on a
you
day
should be
like
doing.
this.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And you know, bring the kids. Snow day. Everyone can watch and play along.
Come on
We got
in.
a lot of actually really fun things today, so I'm glad you guys are joining us. Couple.
By the way, this is Jason and I'm Tori. If you guys
Oh yeah.
are new.
I'm sorry, I'm Jason. That's Tori.
Hi. Hi.
Tori was afraid she looks like a mom. I think she looks
Yeah, I wish. Can you?
fantastic.
It's this. Watch this. Ready? Seth. Seth, get in the minivan.
That's it right there.
We have soccer practice in
That's
10
right there.
minutes.
You have to do the mom smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So
There's
that's
nothing
what I
wrong
thought.
with a hot mom look.
No,
Yeah.
I like a MILF look.
Right?
Not at all.
So a couple things we want to talk about today. We want to get your opinions on them because, you know, we have a lot to cover. The weather obviously is a huge factor. It's National Trivia Day. We have a giant trivia showdown between the two of our smarty pants, Tori and Al Jackson. And you can play along at home and win your own hashtag Genius t-shirt, which is
fun.
really hashtag Genius. It's
That
really a fun
is.
shirt. So you guys can play along. You can win up to 3 times.
Ooh.
We different quiz every hour. So you're going to want to go to dailyblastlive.com/vote or just go to dailyblastlive.com and click vote now. You can
Or
do
the
it
app, too.
Yeah, or the app. Download the app on from Apple Store or Android Store. It's free. And once you download that, you just click vote
Vote now.
Just leave the phone or the iPad or whatever down now. You can open it up now, and then in like 50 minutes, like the questions will pop up.
Like in 15 minutes when the oven's running, because bing, 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 we have baked candy canes
That's right.
we're making.
That's right. So right about the same time, the question will just appear on your phone, and then you can play in real time.
Exactly.
Lightning round, 15 seconds. Whoever wins in the DBL Nation gets a free T-shirt, and you get your name announced.
Come
and
on.
a picture if you send it.
And the Genius shirt, that's the best
Yeah,
part.
hashtag Genius shirt is pretty clever. So a couple things today we wanted to talk about. Some of Disney's hotels, this is trending today, they're getting rid of the do not disturb signs on the hotels of all the resorts in Walt Disney World. Yeah. The signs will be replaced with hooks that say rooms occupied. This is obviously a movement in light of the Mandalay Bay shooting. And other things. It's just a security measure, basically. We were talking about it in the production meeting today.
Yeah, interesting conversations
yeah.
that sprung. Again, guys, you're voting between 2 topics to see what you'd prefer the host to talk about in the 5th host segment. That's your segment. You control it. So send us your comments. Just to let you guys know, October 1st, 58 people were killed in the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas shooting from the 32nd floor. And obviously, this is in response, obviously. And also, not only does it say you can't have do not disturb, the maids, housekeeper, or anyone in the hotel is allowed now to enter the room at least once daily. Every room will be looked at once daily, just for a check, especially if you've had room occupied on for a long period of time and you've refused housekeeping. To be honest, this doesn't violate any kind of law. A hotel is allowed to come into their building at any time they want. It's just that people had that do not disturb meant you really felt like no one was coming in. That's not going to be allowed anymore. So they're going to be checking in once daily, and they knock, they have to announce themselves, but then they can enter the room if you're not there. So want to know your responses to this? I don't really have a problem with
No,
this.
I don't either. Some people
I'd
in the
rather,
meeting did.
Yeah, some people did, and they felt it was a violation. As for jewelry, I know women are often concerned in hotels, and about the safe and all that. Just, I would lock your suitcase, or don't bring the valuables. But I would rather be safe in that hotel than have my privacy.
Well, and by the way, it's not like they couldn't come in when you had the do
Before.
not disturb.
I know, it
mean,
just felt like it.
I've been, doing a late checkout and had the door knocked on, even though it says do not disturb, because
Right.
they thought the room was empty after. I mean, to me, it's like better to be safe than sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry, but in light of what happened, if somebody had a do not disturb sign on their door for 1 day, 2 days, they need to know what's going on in there.
And the man who did the shooting in Las Vegas, remember, had 5 to 6 duffel bags of guns. If someone perhaps had done a check, I'm not saying this would have done anything,
But you never know.
You never know. And so it's a
Can they go through your bag?
They can't go through your bags, but if it was open and saw guns or something, it would be a heads up, a red flag. They're basically trying to skim through and get people that are suspicious or that they're refusing service. Now, if you really don't want anyone coming into your room, Disney says they will individually work with you. So if you're doing something like a performance art piece and you need to be alone, or you're practicing, or you're studying for the LSAT.
You said that, Tori, like that was a situation that you once ran into.
There was a glitter moment. No, I'm kidding. But you can work with them on an individual basis. But from now on, housekeeping or a member of personnel will be allowed. Hello, Jensman!
You just came in. Jen
Your hair got so long. You look so cute. So they will be allowed to enter the room, and they will be doing that at least once daily, which is brand new. Brand new.
Yeah, and so let us know what you think. I mean, safety measures, safety first. I'm just going to keep it real. If you don't think that if you don't want anybody to go through your stuff, put it in a safe.
Yeah.
Because if you really don't think anyone's going through your bags when you're at a hotel, I'm sorry to say.
Also, safes are also notoriously been gone through too.
Oh, that's interesting.
So what I do is get a little lock for your suitcase and lock the puppy up. That's all. It doesn't take a lot.
I mean, or hide your stuff that you don't want to see.
Yeah,
really
and also, if you don't want someone being able to come in your room, don't stay at the hotel.
Well, if I had
you have that option.
duffel bags that didn't look like they were filled with clothes, looked like they were filled with
a
guns,
single guy,
I would want them to go through the bag. I'm sorry. We're in a new world.
We are in a new world, and we have to accept that privacy becomes somewhat of a subjective situation nowadays because of certain.
But maybe you guys feel different. Maybe we're off our rockers. Let us know what you think.
Watch this. Ready? What
like
am I on?
Phrase?
I'm on my rocker. Watch me. No, I'm off my rocker.
Oh boy.
We're gonna just use old Dan Rather terms, like olden times. Are we off our rockers?
Are we off our rockers?
And then the next topic is equally interesting.
Yeah, similar with privacy, sort of. The White House just announced that they are banning all private cell phones. Now, this goes for guests and staffers, personal staffers in the West Wing. The only person immune to this is, of course, the president. John Kelly, the chief of staff, floated this idea when he came in the summer. He has really tried to say it's for safety, but let's be honest, we all know this is to stop leaks. Leaks from the West Wing in this particular administration has been outrageous. They called it a sieve. They called it a sponge. They are absolutely leaks come through day in, day out, and they're trying to get a handle on it, and that's John Kelly's big move. But this has a lot of staffers upset because they can't reach their family for 12 to 14 hours.
So would you want your job to dictate whether you could have your cell phone in your office?
And they're saying it's security, but really a quote from someone who didn't want to be named, a staffer, said it's not about being secure, it's about being suspicious. And it's making them feel as if they're being distrusted.
People don't trust them.
They don't trust them. So do you do better work? Do you do less work? I might
very
feel a
interesting.
little bit uncomfortable.
We were talking just last week about schools banning it for children. Now, children are children.
Totally.
So that is one thing.
You're
but
a grown
adults,
adult.
I don't know.
And then one source close to the White House says, quote, no one is happy.
I don't think I'd be happy.
No, it's all about limiting leaks to report. They work 12-hour days, sometimes 14-hour days. I'm from D.C. I know a lot of people worked in the White House. It's almost a 24-hour day. I mean, you're there sun up, and for you not to be able to look for your phone, or if there is an emergency, God forbid, not be able to reach out to a loved one.
Well, and the only employee in the White House that is allowed a phone is the
Trump.
one employee that
We usually
tweets a lot.
Right, and also usually presidents have
during class. He tweets a lot during class.
That's a good point. But what's interesting is many presidents before then never had their own personal device. Remember, Obama sort of started that.
In fact, it was
It was outlawed.
Yeah, skewered if they used personal devices.
Right, and when Obama used one, they took away his BlackBerry. Remember, they took away the camera so that no one could hack in. But apparently Trump is allowed to use it. No one is happy. And here's what you don't want. You don't want an unhappy West Wing. If you have an unhappy West Wing, you're not being run the most proficient, the happiest, you're going to have some problems. Apparently, a quote from a staffer, no one is happy. That's a bad thing to hear from the West Wing.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts. We've got a lot of comments already. You guys are floating in like crazy.
Hi guys, Kentucky.
Yeah,
What up,
Lachlan
Marie?
on Facebook says, hey from Mesa, Arizona. Michael Franken says hello again from Germany.
Willkommen, Michael
What she
Franken.
said.
Yep.
Tiffany G. Elms on Facebook says hi from St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Hi from Staunton, Virginia. Miss Shirley
Stanton.
Huffman, thank you for watching. Joanne Helton, hello from Levine, Arizona.
Arizona.
I love all these
Why
sunny.
am I dancing to all these?
I hope
I'm
you're
so
enjoying
excited.
the sunshine in
Yes.
Levine. Joanne.
Marie, tell us what Kentucky's like. Are you
Yeah.
guys chilly or not? I don't know.
I don't know what the weather is today in
Yeah.
Chile. We're going to go to Kelly Schubert in a while. She's going to give us a weather update to see how the whole nation is doing. Do you want to read this 56 It's Me, which I think is a new person, so welcome.
Hi, welcome. Where is this? 56 It's Me. Yeah, DB Live is so good. Is this coming from someone here? I'm just kidding. Today's show, yesterday format and panel were very similar in style. We saw it first here when fast-paced and all panel sharing dialogue. Jeff's quick wit. Let's be honest. Is it really that funny? I'm kidding.
He's great.
Genius. All panels, fabulous personalities, fabulous digital team. Super wingman Jason. Renew and get salaries way up. Yes. Oh my God, I love you.
Yeah.
56, it's me. I wanted to let you guys know about, I think most people are interested. I see Disney. Ellis Walker, my family goes to Disney Park. We are in and out after 3 to 4 hours, so maybe you're not staying that long also.
Yeah, I think in the Disney resorts that
That's a
plays
good
a huge
point,
factor.
Alice.
Although you got sleeping babies in resorts at Disney and stuff, those might play a factor. If you're a mom, you don't want people barging in, I guess, if the baby's sleeping. That might be another...
There is an issue there, but if you did room occupied, they knock softly and say their name.
Yeah, just like Do Not Disturb, they're always going to knock first.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to barge in. Ellis Walker says this is a great idea about the White House banning personal staffers' cell phones. How in the world are the TV network's White House reporters going to get their scoops in? Good question. Reporters are not part of the White House West Wing. They have their own pool, and reporters, I assume, can have their own phones. It's West Wing staffers, so people that work in the West Wing that aren't attached to reporting. But again, if they need to get information, Ellis, I totally agree with you. What if there's breaking news? They're going to be behind, and you're in the White House, in the West Wing. So great point, Ellis. Okay, someone says in Mid-Coast Maine, your guys are being dumped on. Melanie Ryan, stay warm, boo-boo. Get yourself a hot toddy. And then cold and sunny in Jacksonville. Ethan, ooh, in Jacksonville, Florida, it's still cold.
Alicia Rogers on Facebook is saying, how's the weather here? Feeling like a snowman today?
No, it's like
It's a balmy 50.
54.
The weather here has been fantastic, actually, the past couple of days.
It really has been
I kind of
lovely.
feel bad, because I
Denver's just
left
been
Boston.
fine. I know. We left Cape Cod,
Yeah,
which
we
was
both were in
-4.
Massachusetts.
Ridiculous. I wanted to see this. I'm concerned that my family couldn't reach me either. There could be an emergency at home. Tamara Gibson, I totally agree. The White House has too many rules. Leaks, really? More like OMG, he pushed the button. Shock and awe, fake news. This is Phil Cohen. You know, there are leaks. The problem is that there are
as
leaks.
citizens, leaks aren't the worst thing to get.
Very true.
Thank you so much.
If you don't have anything to hide, then you have nothing to worry about. This is Joanne Helton talking about the Disney rooms. I think you're absolutely right. Like, if you're so upset about someone coming into your room, maybe it's a matter of policy and of principle. But really, if you have nothing to hide, do you really worry that much that someone checks in on your room? What if you had fallen? And I know this sounds stupid, couldn't get up, or someone had had a heart attack. I'd like that there's a
Heart
check.
attack, listen, people, I don't want to get dark. People,
They go to hotel rooms for
sometimes
dark reasons.
things. Not necessarily Disney. I wouldn't go
Yeah.
there. But
It's a small world after all.
that was a really weird tangent. We're going to get back. Jason Potter, it's cold here, had some flurries in Tennessee.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, if you saw the
You
day
guys.
after tomorrow with
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Totally exactly what's
10
happening.
years ago, totally
Crazy.
the same thing.
So guys, again, the fifth host, you are our fifth host. You are deciding which topics and commenting on. Our hosts are going to discuss it in the fifth host segment. Again, you're our fifth host
Yeah, let
for
us
Daily
know
Blast
if
Live.
it's the phone calls
Do
in
we-
the White House or if it's the
Disney.
side.
Again, just if you just joined us, Disneyland and Disney Resorts are saying do not disturb signs are gone. They are going to be able to enter your room at least once daily and you'll have rooms occupied. But because of Mandalay Bay and what happened in Vegas, they're taking these security issues. We want to know
They're
how you feel.
replacing Do Not Disturb with Rooms Occupied. They're not
Correct.
allowing you to let them know, but it'll simply be reworded to Room
Rooms
occupied,
occupied.
which is a little bit less
Stay out.
standoffish.
Yeah.
So-
And they will, again, one person of hotel staff will be able to, and will be entering your room once daily. This is to check on things, especially if you haven't, if you refuse house service or get housekeeping twice, they're going to be even more interested.
Right. We had a lot going on today. If you guys have any weather pictures, if there's anything crazy
Yes.
going on, your kids are playing in the snow in Florida.
Yes.
We want to see that stuff. So send it to info@dailyblastlive.com. We want to see those photos, those videos today. Just take them on your phone, upload them, and send them to us. And we want you to play our trivia game. Today is
So
National
exciting.
Trivia Day. And to celebrate, we're putting two of our smartest panelists, Tori and Al, up against
Yep.
each other for a one-on-one, mano-a-mano trivia showdown.
I can.
But you can play at home. That's right.
Yes.
Go to dailyblastlive.com, click Vote Now on your device, your phone, anything, and then set it on your side and keep watching, and then the questions will pop up when we go live. You answer the fastest and the most correct.
Guess who
you
gets a
win
t-shirt?
A t-shirt.
Hashtag
Genius.
What?
It's pretty fun.
I don't know what this
So,
move is. This
that's
isn't
your
good.
genius dance.
Yeah. BH Brady just brought up a great point. BH Brady 1. I just want to read this. There was a time when we didn't have cell phones and just had to rely on landlines, and we all survived. LOL. I would agree, but I would also counter with this. We also lived in a time where we didn't have all of this domestic terrorism and
quick responses with social media and
correct.
tweets and
so
I
we
agree
live in a
with you,
different world.
But yeah, to take them out of the world we're in is dangerous.
I agree.
feel like, at
I
this
agree.
point.
Especially if
That's
there's an
my
emergency.
Brandy on Facebook, I would like them to come in and check. I need fresh towels anyway.
Me too.
See?
I'm worried they're not coming in.
I agree.
I want a swan towel and a little mint and some love.
Exactly. Some extra
Come on.
body wash. I'm just saying. If they're going to come in,
So
as
small.
long as they're
So
bringing,
small.
I know, as long as they're bringing some extra shampoo, I'm okay.
Clean the hair from the bathroom, and please clean the duvet cover because we don't think you clean it.
Do you
we
need
really
a daily
don't.
hair clean?
No, I don't like when I go in and someone else's
Oh,
hair
well,
is
no,
still
no,
in.
no.
Ugh.
That's not the Disney way.
No, that's not the Disney way.
Of course not. So once again, guys, all these comments are fantastic. We are so glad you're watching with us today. I hope, a little tip, it's freezing in most of the country. If you have elderly neighbors, maybe keep an eye on them.
It's a great point.
Pets, keep an eye on them. Neighbors' pets, keep an eye on them. It's always best to just kind of like keep an eye out and see if anyone's left their driveways unshoveled. See if they're okay.
Just checking also because people don't have, if you don't have heat or even pay the heating bill, just check in with the elderly because they are very, very vulnerable. Also, if you see a pet outside and you're on the East Coast, 1,500 miles from Florida to Maine, I need you to call someone and say they cannot be allowed out in this weather. It's abomogenesis, it's hurricane-force winds, it's dropping atmospheric pressure, and they have found deceased animals already frozen solid. So I really need you to make a call and be honest. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm trying to.
And Kelly,
it's
how
real.
many, how
it's
many
real.
12 human lives so far?
16 now.
16.
Yeah.
This is not,
Not good.
It's a very serious
It's
situation.
a very serious
Right.
situation on the whole East Coast.
And just so you guys know, just really quickly, what the weather really is doing, it's cold air meeting warm ocean water, and it's literally a winter storm, winter hurricane. That's basically what it is.
Winter hurricane.
So winter
We're
hurricane.
living with winter hurricanes.
Correct.
By the way, they said like 10 years ago
We would be doing this.
we would be doing this.
So true.
And now we're doing this.
And now we're doing this. And just so you know, too, it's when the hurricane drops to 24 millibars. I know that doesn't make sense. It just means atmospheric pressure. Within 24 hours, if the pressure drops that low, it's called abomogenesis, and that's where we are for the entire East Coast. So we're really in a severe weather advisory for all of you guys. I
Have
saw
you seen
right
the
here.
footage of Niagara Falls?
It's freezing on contact. Like
some
Arnold
sci-fi
Schwarzenegger
stuff.
in Batman.
Yeah, it's
Freeze.
sci-fi stuff.
I heard about Georgia here. Someone said, warming up in Georgia. Ann Lynch says, enjoyed our time with snow. That's
Great,
great.
good
I'm
for you.
glad that
Glad
you
to
guys
hear.
are getting better. 26 in Martinsburg, West Virginia right now. Wow. West Virginia
That's
must be freezing.
West
Lenora
Virginia.
McDuffie, hello from Houston. Hi, boo-boo.
Hey, how are you,
How's the weather
Lenora?
in Houston? Do we know?
I don't know how the weather
Talk
is.
to
Kelly,
us about
do you know how the
Texas.
weather is in Houston?
I don't. We did have some very, very cold temperatures. I did not see.
Where are we being hit the hardest on the East Coast?
New England.
Yep, New England. Yeah, Maine.
really bad.
Yeah.
All right, so New Englanders, buckle down. My parents are there. My whole family is there. So
Yeah, my in-laws are there. So get your hot toddy. Come watch
nice day
DBL
in
with
Houston.
us. Looks like a nice
we'll be
day.
with you all day. I'm gonna say hi to them because I know they're watching.
Hi guys, I
Hey
love
guys,
his
stay
parents.
warm.
Hi. Really quick, the two topics just before we go. One, the White House is banning cell phones for personal use of staffers, and we want to know your take. Two, we want to know what you think of Disney changing their do not disturb signs to room occupied and acknowledging they will be walking into your room daily now.
Daily, once a day.
Once a day.
They have the right to come in and
Correct.
check the room in light of what happened in Mandalay Bay.
So which one are you guys most interested in, and what do you have to say about this? Remember, you're our fifth host, and the hosts are going to talk about it. It stirred up a lot within our production meeting.
Yeah,
So.
it's a good conversation. We want to know what you guys think. So
Yes.
let us know. We will be back during the breaks, as always, to give you the latest on the weather,
Just
trivia,
schmooze.
all kinds of stuff.
Come on.
And we'll get you to vote. So dailyblastlive.com
Vote.
We need you to vote, guys.
Or send in your
Someone
picks,
will win.
info@dailyblastlive.com.
info@dailyblastlive.com. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Somebody turn on the angelic.
It's Thursday, December 4th, and this is Daily Blast Live. DBL has everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Crazy cold weather called a bomb cyclone is pummeling the East Coast, and city and state officials are declaring states of emergency. We'll keep you up to date on the latest breaking news.
Matt Lauer has reportedly been armchair quarterbacking the Today Show, sending critiques to producers. I'm sorry, what? How do you feel Hoda and Savannah are doing?
Before you hit the drive-thru, don't miss our list of the healthiest foods at fast food restaurants. You'll be shocked at what you can eat without the guilt. That's next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 4th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics that you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with our girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away. Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jess Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. Clearly quite giggly today.
Yeah, it's Thursday. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. They're in our studio, very busy, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And happening right now, very tragic. A deadly storm is hammering the East Coast. Snow falling up to 3 inches an hour in hurricane force winds. Take a look at this footage right there. Highways are left deserted as millions of people are forced to stay home, and airports across the country are struggling, absolutely. So let's get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the latest. Kelly, this is only going to get worse?
It is. Right now, we've got blizzard conditions all along the East Coast, forcing school districts to close and some of the world's busiest airports to shut down. Let's take a live look from Times Square right now. Governor Andrew Cuomo says this storm is unlike anything New York has ever seen before. Whiteout conditions there forcing officials to suspend all flights at JFK, and it's having a ripple effect on airports across the country. So I want to show you FlightAware's misery map. You can see New York City is completely in red. You see the lines coming there are green. That's because there are no outgoing flights right now. At least 3,000 flights are canceled across the country today, and it is only going to get worse. I'm going to continue to watch, and I'll keep you updated. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And of course, as Kelly just mentioned, this bomb cyclone, that's the name that they are giving it, is only here to stay. It's battering the Northeast, and it's getting worse as it moves up the coast. And thank you to our DBL Nation for giving us their view of the storm. Like this video sent to us from Brooklyn, New York, blowing snow. You see that, blanketing the city. And another viewer from Massachusetts sent us this, snow covering the entire neighborhood. Look at this house. That's unbelievable. And I want you guys to see this time-lapse video from Christopher in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is his back porch. Okay, so you saw it first, it was around 9 p.m. And then overnight, we're going to see it all the way till 10 a.m. And you see the snow building inch by inch by inch.
And that's scary, but also really cool. That's
really good. Scary. And these are areas that we're talking about here that are usually like, hey, prepared for the snow. Don't be, alarmed because they're used to it. Right. And that's what's kind of scary about this.
Yeah, and it's not just snow, right? These are record-breaking, freezing cold temperatures, below 15 degrees, negative 35 degrees. They say it's colder. And those spots then on Mars, and you think about the people without shelter, you think about the elderly, you think about the people that don't have heat or animals. So please, everybody, look out for your neighbors, look out for those animals and help them if you see them.
And also, I just want to say, please, because this makes me think about my father, who's just an old school tough guy. Don't be stubborn, stay inside, because if something happens where you get in a ditch, then somebody else has to come out and risk their life to come get you. So just use this opportunity, stay inside, like do not go out because you're also risking others.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. Let's check in with meteorologist Keith Carson, who's out in blizzard conditions, in Rockland, Maine. Keith?
Welcome to Rockland, Maine, halfway up Maine's coastline, where we're in the middle, the teeth, if you will, of this blizzard. Even by New England standards, there's been some gnarly bands of snow coming in off the Gulf of Maine. They have a convective nature to them, and they've been throwing down 2 to 3 inches an hour. It's not the snow, though. We can deal with that. It's the winds that we're concerned about as this storm continues to strengthen. It's pulling winds in from the north-northeast, 50 miles an hour up to 60 to 65 miles an hour on on the gust, that could be just enough to cause some power outages, which would be a real problem because this weekend we could be as cold as 15 to 20 degrees below zero by Sunday morning. I'm Keith Carson in Rockland.
Thank you so much, Keith Carson. We want to share more videos from our DBL Nation, so let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva. Raquel, what's happening right now?
Well, Sam, right now, DBL Nation has been making the most of the storm and sending winter weather videos to us all day. And here are some of our favorites. Robert Vargas in New Jersey may not have landed his bike trick, but he did manage to make this perfect snow angel you see here. It's a way to make the most of a situation. And over in New York, these guys aren't going to let a little winter weather get in the way of a workout, hitting the gym outside, working on those squats. I hope they make you proud, Jen Wiederstrom. And it's sledding season over in British Columbia with kids on boards making the most of the snow there today. Now keep sending your photos and videos our way, and please stay safe out there. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Raquel. And we will be keeping track of everything with the weather throughout the hours.
I like how I just said stay inside, and then we showed 3 videos of people outside having the time of their life.
Way to go, Al Jackson.
Old Man River here.
Yep, Old Man River, Debbie Downer. All right, also trending right now, U.S. Olympic skating officials are firing back about a possible Olympic boycott. On Monday, Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted that if North Korea goes to the Winter Olympics, the U.S. will not, essentially calling for a U.S. team boycott. Now the U.S. figure skating president says, quote, they shouldn't be playing politics with this. I think they need to be careful saying things like that because these athletes have worked so hard to get there. All right, so political? I mean, haven't the Olympics always been political?
Absolutely, they always have, and there's no technically safe place anywhere on Earth. Everyone's going to have something to say about everything. And I agree with the last statement. These athletes work a long, long time.
Their whole
life to get to where this moment is right now, and to put a boycott on it because of politics, I think it's wrong.
Yeah, in 1980 we had the boycott, right? Because it was in the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union was invading, and they were invading Afghanistan, and Jimmy Carter was against that. And then in 1984, the Soviet Union wanted to get back at America, so they led the boycott in 1984 because we had the LA Olympics. So it has happened, but I'm with you. These athletes work their entire life. Let them make that decision whether they want to go or not.
Wow, I mean, I'm really kind of torn because we just talked about the weather a second ago, and you were saying don't try to be a hero, stay safe, because we have all of these warnings ahead of time. But at the same time, I see your point. Do we want to go over there, something happen, and then
well, things have happened before. I mean, it's like people were saying the same thing about the World Cup when it was in Brazil.
Yeah.
Because, and there were a couple fatalities down there. I mean, things do happen, but these people have worked their whole lives.
Let the athletes decide.
Right. It's like I don't want Lindsey Graham. He needs to do some crunches before he talks about anything sports-wise.
Al Jackson, okay.
You're on fire.
Yeah, okay. The winter storm is bringing more than ice and snow. It's bringing sales, too. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Let's go to pop culture guru Tori Shulman. She has the hookups coming in hot, huh, Tori?
Yeah, I got some really good hookups. These deals are coming in so hot, they will warm you up during the blizzard. First up, boots and coats to keep you warm. Eastern Mountain Sports is having a huge sale, guys. These men's snow boots going for $75, originally $150. And this woman's feather pack jacket, 30% off, going for $99. Or find a staycation. You could score a free night at the Colonnade in Boston. They're basing their rates for Friday off the temperature. So if the temperature drops below zero, the room is free. Or finally escape the cold. JetBlue's having a 2-day sale. Flights from Pittsburgh to Fort Lauderdale are just $39, or snag another flight from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas for $64. DBL Nation, how do you plan to ride out this storm? Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Tori Shulman. You have a comment from DBL Nation as we speak.
DBL Nation, we love when you guys contact us. And this is Barb. She said she's watching the show from the comfort of her house, but looking out the window, it's completely white outside. And she said she's in a suburb west of Boston.
Okay, wow. It's hitting it hard there.
Yeah,
so stay safe there, Barb, right?
That's right. There were some pictures that with us.
There were some pictures from Sandals in Florida with snow.
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica, what's coming up?
Well, good news. There's still no Powerball winner. We'll tell you how much is up for grabs the next go-around. Plus, Matt Lauer just can't let go. How he's still haunting his ex-coworkers even after getting canned. It's over, Maddie.
It may look simple, but there's something special about it. Want to find out what it is? You got to stick around.
We're celebrating National Trivia Day later in the show, and we want you to play along with questions like this. What is Muhammad Ali's birth name? Go to Facebook or YouTube Live during the break for the answer to this question, or go to dailyblastlive.com and click Vote Now to win a prize.
The answer obviously was Cassius Clay. I'm wiping my hands because I'm wiping my hands with Al. Is that the saying? What do? You wipe your hands with someone?
I'm wiping my hands clean.
Clean of Al. The whole metaphor didn't work. I apologize. The analogy didn't work.
You guys, Sarah Morin on Facebook said, Disney's new policy sounds solid. Other company change should adopt it as well. Keep everyone safe. So I think a lot of you are feeling the same way, which is like in this day and age, like...
And someone said something about casinos having cameras. They have cameras every other second, and that's for safety.
There's no private. I mean, anyone who thinks they have privacy these days is...
Now, you do have privacy in your home. You do. You really do.
If you tape the cameras on your
Yeah, right?
Stuff.
But you have the Fourth Amendment. That's got you behind. You also have search and seizure. You need a warrant. You can't be bugged. But hotels are public, and they're not yours. They're businesses.
It's a business, just like anything else.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. So most of you guys are agreeing, and most of you guys wanted to talk about the Disney.
Yeah, what does this say, Phil Cohen?
Phil, go ahead.
I worked in merch and food in Disney World at a resort.
Oh, that's interesting.
I love that. I thought that they walked in daily as it was. Not a fan of the do not disturb or occupied. In and out would work. It was -3 in Ann Arbor. Oh, Tamara Gibson. Yeah, Tamara, go blue, and I love you. I can't believe it's that cold.
That's crazy. You don't literally go blue.
No. The puns with this one, out of control. Out of control.
Oh, good. Amber Byrne is offering everyone in the DBL Nation who wants snow, she'll gladly mail you some.
So we would just get a soggy letter. I would love that.
That would be nice. She's offering snow to all of you. Listen, we're getting all kinds of great pics. Someone being a smarty pants from Florida sent their extreme weather photos, and it was just them bathing on the beach.
Which is hilarious.
It's very funny.
Yeah, if you have any of those too, send those in, because they make us remember.
They make us laugh, right?
Yeah, they make us remember.
So, guys, thanks for participating. Now, listen, if you haven't yet, go to dailyblastlive.com, click Vote Now. Either open it up in a new tab on your laptop or on your device, or just have it on your phone if you're watching us on TV. And then prepare to play along in the ultimate trivia showdown between Tori and Al Jackson. One of them will be reigned King or Queen Smarty Pants. Plus, you at home, one of you will win and be King or Queen Smarty Pants.
I've always wanted to be called Smarty Pants.
Well, soon. It could happen.
It could happen
So
soon.
stick with us, guys. Play along. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you. It's time for Fifth Host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica. Changes are coming, well, rather quickly to Disneyland hotels, and something that many hotels are already doing. Let's check it out.
You won't see those do not disturb signs at a handful of Disney World hotels anymore. The signs will now say, room occupied. It's all in the name of safety. While this comes in the wake of the massacre at the Mandalay Bay Hotel in Las Vegas, Disney wouldn't say whether that shooting prompted this policy change. They're not the first to do this. Hilton and several Las Vegas hotels are already implementing it.
All right, well, you, as our fifth host, you had a lot to say during our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show, so let's get right to it. Let's start with Anita Roper. She says, I want them to check my neighbors, but not on me. A little bit of best of both worlds there, but...
I can't, she said it perfectly, because that's...
Have your cake and eat it too,
I know you can't, because this is for, I mean, everyone thinks they're normal, right? But, normal.
Right.
But, you want them to check on people that you think might be a little crazier. I don't want people coming into my room, so I totally see what Anita's saying there, but at the same time, I want to be safe. So it's a two-way street, you know what I mean?
Let me get the next comment. I'm going to you, Ebony. Joanne Helton writes, if you don't have anything to hide, then you have nothing to worry about. Okay.
I see that point too, but there are times when I'm in a hotel room and my do not disturb is so that I can get some sleep and some peace and some quiet. So if it just says occupied, of course it's occupied. You already know that because it's in the computer at the front desk. I want my private time.
Okay. All right. And Al, respond to this one. Our viewer Sheila Lupton says, better to be safe. Is it worth it, Al? I know you're traveling traveling comic.
Right.
Do you ever take a nap, as Ebony said, and then they would have to announce that they're coming in?
I definitely take a nap, and they do come in sometimes when you're napping, but you know what? I think that we're living in a different time now, and for somebody to be able to check into a hotel, what if you haven't heard from somebody in 3 or 4 days? Somebody might need to be checked on. And if you maybe a call to the room first to make sure it's unoccupied, but I think everybody needs to be checked on, no matter who you know how safe you're trying to be.
All right. Well,
Good
we want to
question.
thank all of our 5th hosts. We can't do this without you. So join the conversation every day during and after our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show. Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom is coming in hot with a strange new food trend. Is that right, Jen?
It's an unexpected topic coming from me, but move over, Cronuts. Crow Sushi is the new twist on a croissant, and of course it's coming in hot here at DBL. It is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's sushi wrapped in a croissant, and it started in a bakery up in San Francisco. Of course, we had to try some ourselves. Take a look.
Crow sushi. There's raw fish in here.
Oh.
How does one get the sushi in the croissant?
I like it.
I guess it tastes okay. Is it shrimp?
I don't hate it. Now I hate it.
I love it.
I wouldn't eat it again, but I'm not going to throw it away.
But I wouldn't throw it away. So, DBL Nation, what do you think? I know our own Sam Shaka would never take a bite of this, but would you?
Yep. Don't even put that near me.
All right. All right.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like sushi.
Yeah, but it's cooked, so it's not sushi.
It's just unneeded. You don't need, you know what I mean? All right, Daily Blast Live is all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, would you eat that?
Maybe. I never get offered any food up here. Starving. In trending news, the surprise reason why more and more millennials are depressed. Parents, are you noticing a change? Plus, as A-list actresses vow to wear black at the Golden Globes, why others are choosing to go in a different direction. And say bye-bye to that backside breeze at the hospital. Comedian Al Jackson sounds off on the new and improved hospital gown.
Hey everyone, it's Connor Ashley in the Digital Lounge. We're talking about the trending stories. So first up, this is trending right now on Twitter. If you remember yesterday, we were talking about Logan Paul. He's the YouTuber who, in his recent YouTube video that he then took down, it had a alleged dead body in the video. So he received a lot of backlash, and he has now taken to his Twitter account at Logan Paul to say he will be leaving YouTube for some time, saying he's taking time to reflect. There will be no vlog, no new videos for now, but he hopes to see them soon. So, you know, there's a lot of mixed reactions here. Some people are saying it's okay, we support you. Others are saying, you know, you should just leave YouTube forever. So I want to know what your take is on this. So leave a comment using the hashtag DBLTake. Alrighty, Kelly, great guy.
Hey guys, it's Kelly in the Digital Lounge. So, the Metropolitan Museum, located in New York City, is making big changes to the way that you pay. So, it used to be suggested pricing, where they would suggest a $25 payment, but honestly, if you had $1 in your pocket, that could get you admission. They're saying that people have been lowering what they're actually paying in the suggested payments for years now, and the Met cannot keep up with the lack of funding. So, it is actually going to a $25 payment. So, if you are visiting the Met soon, please be aware of those changes in payments. And also give us your DBL take. Do you reflect these changes? Do you want to pay $25 for it? So let us know. We want to hear your thoughts. All right, off to Brett.
All right, hey DBL Nation, Brett here. Big news this morning, trending really high, is Attorney General Jeff Sessions announcing his plans to rescind the Obama administration's kind of policy of a hands-off approach to marijuana legalization in certain states. We know California just legalized it, Colorado here has it, Washington's legalized, a few other states too. And the former policy was just hands-off approach, but now the federal government might be kind of intervening here. And I just pulled up some tweets here regarding it. Sessions, his memo said these statutes reflect Congress's determination that marijuana is a dangerous drug and that marijuana activity is a serious crime. And then we have, this is a 9 News reporter from our sister station KUSA. He asked Donald Trump last year about marijuana legalization. Trump quoted saying, "I wouldn't do that, no, I think it should be up to the states, absolutely." So that contradicts what Jeff Sessions is doing. So we'll see if Trump intervenes or if this is going to go through as is. Thanks guys, see you later.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We're all about breaking news, trending topics, and entertainment. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he can find on the internet with a little help from Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica. That's right. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off, with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Man, how are you?
Good, brother, good. You ready to dive right into this?
Yeah, we're easing into 2018, feeling ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Right.
This week in Ozzy and Jack's World Tour, the pair headed to Alaska for some father-son time, but Ozzy sneaks away for a little FaceTime with his true love, Al. Check this out.
Rocky, hello, baby. Look what I got for you, Rock. It's me. Dogs are not dumb animals. We're the dumb animal. Rocky! Rocky boy! Oh, it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. All right, Bob. I absolutely love him.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
How do you not love him? You know, and Jeff, they say that you can't teach a dog new tricks, but you can hopefully teach it how to decline phone calls. It's good to see that Ozzy's transition into a wizard is happening. And honestly, I felt worse for the dog. I mean, I haven't seen a dog that embarrassed since our own Tori Showman put bow ties on her.
Beautiful. All right, Al, moving on. To stick to those 2018 fitness goals, this man made working out a family affair.
All right. See, I like this because first he starts with the baby. It's like the Lion King if it took place in a shed. This one is like he wants to lift his wife, and any married man knows it's like, look, if you say you're going to lift her, you better do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your wife wants to be known as honey, not a back-breaking workout. I just love because this should be at the top of their wedding cake. I do like that there's some chivalry there.
I like it.
You know, it's like, could you lift Jordan?
Yes.
There you go.
That's the answer.
Let's go to the last one.
All right, Al, a new hospital gown is designed to be more patient-friendly and offers full coverage. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, here it is, Al.
See, yeah, it covers the backside, and I'm like, that's the best thing about being in the hospital is that being able to get a little air back there. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I like my cheeks like I like my hash browns at the Waffle House. I like them brown and toasty. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we should maybe try it out here. Let's see. Jeff.
Al, it's a little drafty, man. Zip me up. I like the old gowns. I like the old. I'm old school.
Where are your pants, man? This is daytime.
Al, you're not the only funny one, Al. That's Al Jackson, everybody. That's Al Sounds Off. Digital producer Brett Forrest with some big Powerball news.
Hey, Jeff, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is we didn't win the Powerball or Mega Millions. The good news is nobody else did either. The Mega Millions jackpot has risen to an estimated $445 million, and that drawing is Friday. And Saturday's Powerball is at an estimated $550 million. Both jackpots are likely to increase. Experts say if you win, call me first because we might be related, and then consult financial and legal counsel before claiming your prize. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. I already got my ticket. We'll see. All right, you guys like fast food or want to eat healthier? The best choices at the most popular places. Also, the Golden Globes are this Sunday, and several actresses are wearing black. So why are others going with bright colors? And it's National Cool Day, so everybody be cool out there, because you don't want to miss that. Well, all that's coming up next.
Promotional consideration.
Hi guys, hi, I'm Jamie Trump. Who's the second president? I'm not answering that question because I'm the one asking the questions. Hi DBL Nation. So I didn't know that today is National Trivia Day.
Yes.
So I have actually a fun one, and the girls are welcome to chime in.
Okay.
Alfred Nobel, known for the Nobel Peace Prize. Do you know what he most got famous for?
Oh, they need me right now. Okay, answer.
That's a lie. He doesn't know the answer. Ebony, you're smart. Do you know?
Was it for peace?
It was not peace. It was actually for dynamite. And he got famous for his invention on dynamite, and then felt so guilty about the dynamite because it's destructive power that he willed all his wealth to go into the Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow.
On New Year's Eve, it was in a popper, and that was the question I got.
I love it.
National Trivia Day.
Okay, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll probably know it because you're smart.
Okay.
What's the only continent that is a continent and a country?
The only continent that is a continent and a Madagascar?
No, do you know what the 7 continents are?
Wait, no. Australia.
Very good.
Please vote for this trivia.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think I saw the cartoon on the way back and I got lost. Oh, we gotta go soon.
Hey, y'all, send us some trivia questions too.
Yeah,
and
would
we'll
you
ask the
send
other
us
hosts.
yours? Ones that ideally she and I can both answer.
Madagascar.
I got really excited. I watched it with my friend's kids this weekend. Anyways, she's right. DBL Nation, send us your trivia questions and we'll test the other hosts on the next break, okay? Bye.
3, 2.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's National Trivia Day. And to celebrate, Jeff Schroeder's got a trivia showdown. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you, Erica. This is going to be fun because today it's a battle between Al and Tori. Play along at home by going to Daily Blast Live and tap on Vote Now. Questions will appear on your device. The winning viewer will win a DBL #Genius t-shirt. All right, you guys ready in studio?
Yeah.
You guys ready at home? Because question number 1. Who was the official hair consultant to the 1994 Los Angeles Olympics? Is it Vidal Sassoon, Jose Ibert, or Bob Mackie? I don't know. I think I heard it over here.
I'm going to go with Vidal Sassoon.
And the answer is, we'll give some people at home a chance. Yes, that's a correct answer, Al. Vidal Sassoon.
We know how the buzzer works. Are we sure? Okay.
Okay.
All those smart comments are going to catch up with you here,
Yeah,
Tori.
all right, okay, here we
All right, what is the scientific name for a rabbit's tail? Is it scruff, scut, or muff?
I'm going to go with muff.
And the answer is not correct.
Oh!
What do you think it is?
I think it's scruff.
I hope you guys got it at home. It's scut. Here we go. Moving on. Let's see what our DBL Nation's doing right now. Are they still
like that word.
Keep playing, guys. We're going to get to top 5 coming up in a second. What do the Las Vegas blackjack dealers stand on? Is it 16, 17, or 11? You're not good on that buzzer.
That's definitely 17 on that one.
Al, did you know that?
I think I'm winning.
I don't know. This is what maybe just because it's in here. But see what you guys got at home. All right, the answer was right. Let's move on. What eye-catching device was invented in the 17th century by Anton van Leeuwenhoek?
Very nice job.
Is it bifocals, microscope, or binoculars?
I think it was binoculars.
Without a doubt, I have a degree in biology. It's microscope, homie.
Wow, you got it right. Al got it right. And I gave you that one. I actually think Al buzzed in first.
Mine's not working.
That was correct. All right, our last question. On the TV show The Simpsons, what was Homer's nickname as a baseball team mascot?
Can I answer this right now?
No.
I know the
I know too.
Get some viewers. Is it Poochie, Dancing Homer, or Duffman? Tori got that.
Duffman.
There you go.
It was Dancing Homer. It was Dancing Homer.
You're right.
No, it's
She got it right. It's Dancing Homer. I can't
And
do
he
that.
played for the Isotopes.
Wow, he got bonus points. Tori, I tried to give you one there, but the king of smarty pants is Mr. Al Jackson. There we go. And our viewer number 5642 is our winner. We'll be right back, guys.
The 90s Simpsons?
Nice job, team. Thank you.
Okay, oh yeah, let's get back to
King
it.
on his throne.
See, I wear this one as soon as I get home. As soon as I leave DBL, I put
He actually brought this from his house. That's why we had it for today.
Every
as a
king
prop.
needs his crown.
It's funny. I really thought Tori would have done better.
I think she was having trouble with her monitor up with her thing, but she was
Yeah,
like,
but even she was like, she was gonna say microscope and then changed it.
right, yeah. So you got to jump right in there. Because I was like, there's no way, because I feel like bifocals came out way later. Because they were just getting,
I thought it was binoculars.
yeah, I would
That's
think,
what Tori said.
maybe if they had maybe said, what do they call that? The
scope.
Telescope?
No.
Not telescope.
The things they used to use on the boats.
It's like Christopher Columbus
It was
vibe.
like not a
Looking for land.
stenographer. What was that thing? Just the
Oh,
one.
when you pull it out.
Yeah, it's just the one thing. It wasn't a telescope.
What is that called?
Does anybody listening know? We would love this. It's National Trivia Day after all.
Binocular? It was like a one thing.
Monocular.
Yeah. Just a monocular?
I think it's called a monocular.
Monocular? Somebody
Maybe
Google
I'm
that
wrong.
for us?
Oh, no, well, that was something that you hold.
That's a monocle. Yeah.
Monocle is like Monopoly.
I'm surprised monocles didn't come back like just fashion,
We can
like
bring them back.
Pretty boys.
I mean, you are Al Fashion Jackson. You're the person.
I like the monocle. I thought pocket watches would come back.
I like pocket watches.
I do like pocket
Get a
watches.
nice one to sit in.
I think people still do.
weren't supposed to wear watches because you're supposed to be with the man and he keeps the time. That's why he always has a stopwatch and we don't.
Well, then I'm going to have a pocket watch that doubles as a monocle.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
All right.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with a breaking news fast blast.
Yeah, Erica, at least 16 people have died in this intense winter weather, and now a huge storm is slamming the East Coast. Right now, they're dealing with snow and wind gusts as strong as a Category 1 hurricane. This is a live look from Boston right now, where some roads are flooding because of the high tide. Officials are asking people to stay home, and you can see why. More than 8 million people right now from Virginia to Maine are under blizzard warnings, and thousands are without power. On top of the snow and wind, temperatures are still dropping, with some places as cold as negative 11 degrees right now. I'll keep you guys updated. Erica, back to you.
Thanks, Kelly. Be safe out there. Now let's go to Ebony Steele, Jeff Schroeder, Al Jackson, and Sam Tucker.
Thank you so much, Erica. A lot. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jeff's ready. I was tooting the horn. You know, like, remember when you drove by trucks and you used to do that as a kid?
I used to get so excited, like when you were on a trip with your family. I would be like, yes.
Toot, toot.
Yes.
Okay, a lot coming up.
Thank you, Sam, for doing the sound effects for us.
as a kid.
Yes, maybe I am. Ow, geez. A lot coming up in this next half hour of Daily Blast Live. We've got the healthiest options at for fast food places that you love. Plus, it's Throwback Thursday. You don't want to miss our hosts doing some killer retro workouts. No, you don't. And the inside scoop on the Grammy performers, all that. But first, let's get to some top trending news, shall we? It sounds like Matt Lauer might be having a hard time letting go of the Today Show. The New York Post is reporting that he's been sending notes to producers of his old gig, giving them critiques. And spoiler alert, they're not too happy to hear from him.
Really?
Of course, Hoda Kotb has taken his place and the ratings are up, but even she admits he sent her a text, but that one was just a congratulations. Wow, 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 wow.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I think it's so very just condescending. Like, even though I'm sitting at home and I know what happened and what went down, let me still tell you guys what I see that you're doing wrong.
Power and narcissism.
Right.
Yeah. Take away everything that he did, which is totally horrific, just getting fired and then still critiquing people that you used to work with.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, here's how I would have done it. Well, hopefully that sentence is by not attacking women. So he's done it work. He's over.
Yeah.
We're over you, Matt. See you later, buddy.
It's over, Matt. Bye-bye.
Let it go.
Yeah, hit the road, Jack. All eyes are on the color choices for Sunday's Golden Globes. Stars like Eva Longoria are uniting to wear black in protest of sexual harassment in Hollywood. Even men like The Rock are wearing black in solidarity. But now, People reports there's a backlash as some stars say it's time, and you said this, Al, to wear bright colors, celebrating the newfound power women are starting to see in the entertainment industry. I'll start with you, Al, because you had mentioned this earlier in our meeting that you think they should wear bright colors.
Right, and again, not telling women what to do.
Of course.
I'm just saying, I think we just had a monumental year, and I think some things need to be celebrated. It's like, you guys, I don't want to say won because it's not about winning and losing, but you guys won. Like, celebrate. It's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Like, let's dress like it.
That's what I felt like when we first broke this story and everyone was wearing black and the carpet's going to be black. I didn't like that choice. You know, I mean, they could do whatever they want, but I didn't like that choice. I like the color choice better, but now it's two conflicting things. I'm supporting if I'm wearing color. I'm supporting if I'm wearing black. I don't like that. I want them all to everyone to unite.
I agree, but when you are a victim of sexual assault or sexual harassment, God forbid rape, well, it's a trauma that stays with you for your entire life. So there should be, in my opinion, a period of mourning. I do like the positive spin that you guys are suggesting, but I also understand. I also understand why people want to mourn all those victims that still have to deal with it every day.
That's a great point. Right. And I think the great thing about this country is that we can make a choice, like you were saying, choice, so you could wear it or maybe not. And I do believe that if you want to make a point, it should be a peaceful protest. So at least this is a peaceful way of doing it and making a point.
Yeah, absolutely. And we want to know what you have to say, DBL Nation. Let us know if you think that they should wear black in solidarity or bright colors. A new bombshell book threatens to paint a negative picture of the White House, and the president is not so happy. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. Right now, President Donald Trump is trying to stop the release of an explosive new book about the White House. A cease and desist letter from his lawyer warns author Michael Wolff and his publisher that they will face legal action if the book, called Fire and Fury, is released next week. Excerpts of the book have rocked the administration, like former chief strategist Steve Bannon, who called Trump Jr.'s meeting with the Russians treasonous. Trump's lawyer says the book contains false information and they are looking into a possible defamation case. Back to you.
Ooh, and boy, do people want to hear about it. This book that Raquel was just talking about is already #1 on pre-sales on Amazon. So people do want to hear this inside scoop.
I think this could change America and change some thoughts and ideas and views that people presently have.
Right, and the only thing that you can do to boost book sales is start threatening lawsuits. It's clearly he doesn't want something out there, so that's going to make people want it more.
It sounds juicy.
I was thinking the same thing when they were saying like a lawyer's getting involved. I'm like, now I want to read it. Yeah, I love it.
There you go. All right, millennials are more obsessed with perfection than previous generations, and that single-minded focus is leading them to higher rates of depression and anxiety. This comes from a new study in the Psychological Bulletin that examined 42,000 college students over the past 25 years.
Whoa.
Experts blame helicopter parenting and social media, among other factors. Before we discuss, what do you think, DBL Nation? Hit us up on our website. Do you think millennials are dangerously obsessed with perfection, or are they just not willing to do the hard work to succeed? Al, you were a teacher.
I was.
Did you see a difference in your students over the years?
Phones were coming into schools right as I was my last year. But I look at millennials now, and I'm empathetic towards them. I mean, they actually get a chance to look and see, wow, there's a 16-year-old that already has his own clothing line. This rapper's 15 and he's already a millionaire. Like when we were growing up, I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
That ignorance is bliss. I kind of feel sorry because they do know what's going on, but they don't see the real work that goes behind it.
Yeah, social media is everyone's highlight reels, right? And so you are almost forced to compare yourself to your peers, even though, again, that's the idealistic version of the finished product.
I think, yeah, when you talk about like social media now, like you said, it's a highlight reel. It's like our old photo albums or scrapbooks. We put the best pictures and the best things of ourselves in there, not the bad memories or things that you don't want to see. So we need to place value on what's really real, and that can be tough.
Yeah, I tried to see, what can millennials do, and I found Dr. Curran actually cited this study, talked to Refinery 29, and told them that millennials should focus. So any parents out there, if you want to talk to your millennial children or millennials that are watching, millennials should focus on diligence, flexibility, and perseverance rather than trying to be perfect and comparing yourselves to others. And check your work-life balance and focus on your own accomplishments, not others.
That's very good.
Love that.
That's good stuff.
All right, some news you can use if you're trying to stick to your New Year's diet. People magazine has compiled a list of the healthiest meals you can order at major chain restaurants. Where's the McDonald's? There's the McDonald's Egg McMuffin. That clocks in at 370 calories. Not bad.
That's really not bad.
No,
I like it.
or even less at 330 calories if you order the egg whites. All right, there you go. Arby's has a turkey gyro for 470 calories.
That
anybody?
looks good.
Yeah, anybody
for real, I don't know why. That looks really good.
KFC isn't so bad with this 3-piece Kentucky grilled chicken meal with green beans for 465 calories. And then Taco Bell has a 480-calorie veggie power bowl. And it looks like that guac is not extra, Tori.
Oh, it comes with it.
Finally, Popeyes has blackened chicken tenders that are just 170 calories for 3 pieces. I would love to see more veggie options.
Right.
We see one veggie option on there. Come on now.
Were you offended by the fact that Popeyes has blackened chicken? No. It's okay. I'm gonna eat it anyway.
So that's nice to know that fast food restaurants are.
Right. Are there? This is hopefully I'm asking for our viewers as well. Is there vegetarian and vegan options that are really high calorically?
Oh, yes,
like
100%.
I guess pasta? I guess
well, yeah, I mean pasta, but then there's a lot of those pre-meals, like those microwave meals. Just because it's vegan or veggie doesn't mean that it's healthy. And you can talk to Jen Wiederstrom more about that.
Yes.
So, that doesn't mean that it's healthy.
All right, well, show some love to our vegans and vegetarians. Come on, Sammy's right here.
Fast food joints, too, not just eat French fries.
What do you do? Oh, that's what you do?
I usually just get French fries.
But aren't you worried they're cooked in animal fat?
Well, I know that McDonald's used to cook it in animal fat. If I recall, McDonald's and Burger King no longer does that. that.
Okay.
But maybe I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now that the holidays are over, put your old Christmas cards to use. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has this story coming in hot.
Give me all the animal fat. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Just give
Tori.
me all the animal fat. All right, chances are you have some old holiday cards around the house. Am I right, you guys? Thank you. And thank you, one person. And you may have a random event like a baby shower or a birthday party coming up. Well, why not repurpose your old cards? So we have Christmas cards we need to get rid of. Watch this. Didn't have time to get a card for a baby shower, so have yourself a merry little baby shower and a new year filled with peace and lots of sleep. Boop.
I just took an old Christmas card and turned it into an anniversary card. So for 2 special people on their anniversary. The best gifts are the parents sitting beside you. Love you, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary.
I'm gonna recycle my Merry Christmas cards. Merry Bat Mitzvah. Wishing you a Torah reading. Mazel tov. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, who doesn't want a top secret, confidential, blacked out card? So repurposing Christmas cards is trending super high on Twitter, guys. So be prepared to get an old Hanukkah card from me for your birthdays from now on. Back to you guys.
Oh, Tori Shulman, it's your birthday next week, though.
Yeah.
Now it's time for our top feel-good stories of the day.
And by the way, real quick, our own Tori Shulman's birthday is next week, and she wants to do a murder mystery. I was like, I didn't know you were going to be 80 next week. So, congratulations.
Let's get right to Erica Cobb. Erica, you have all the videos that are making DBL Nation smile.
That's right. A mama cheetah at the St. Louis Zoo just made history. She gave birth to the largest cheetah litter ever back in November. Today, we're getting our very first look at the 8 cubs, but you can see them in person when they make their public debut in just a few months. And speaking of large litters, check out the web quadruplets. These tiny toddlers can't keep their hands off each other. Abigail, Emily, Grace, and Michaela's parents caught them in the middle of a hugging marathon, and social media is sharing the love. Okay, I need a hug right now. Coming up on Daily Blast Live, student after student getting accepted into college. You'll find out why their life-changing news is so special in our Extra Shot interview. And it's Throwback Thursday, and we're kicking it old school with Jane Fonda. You don't want to miss the DBL co-hosts getting their fitness on with retro workouts. That's next.
Hi guys, how are you? Jen's here. We were just doing Dancing and saying Jen's back. It's very exciting. So 2 things. I'm still looking up that answer for Sam on whether the McDonald's fries, they're not, I think they're cooked in canola oil. That's as far as I got, but if you research deeper in the time that you've got, let me know. I did want to riff on that. So Sam kind of made a good point. Just because it's vegan or vegetarian doesn't necessarily mean healthy. I see a lot of people that are vegetarian, whether for health reasons or kind of emotional reasons, like they don't want to eat animal-based products, and they end up doing what I call the potato chip diet, because potato technically is a vegetable, and it's cooked in canola oil or vegetable oil, salt. All those things are vegan/vegetarian, and so what starts to happen is instead of doing the research and getting the information on the foods that are actually going to be plant-based but full of protein and other great things, you end up doing starches which isn't bad for you, but they're usually loaded with fat and sugar, sugar, and salt. So just be aware of that. And like Sam said, she'd like to see some more options, green options in those fast food menus. The best bet you can do is get those salads. It's just so hard. I even saw the Popeyes one that had like the green beans. Usually there's a lot of butter, and the juice just isn't worth the squeeze, right? What they need to do to make the vegetables taste better. I'd rather have you do a salad and try and make vegetables at home.
Now, alfalfa sprouts, you said.
Alfalfa sprouts and seeds are 2 of your best. They're full of protein and frankly a lot of quality fat in the seeds and nuts. But alfalfa sprouts has more usable protein than and it's serving of that than you do in a T-bone steak. So just keep in mind, there's a lot of resources. Just do a little bit of homework. That's what I did to learn, and it was great. So anyway, Happy New Year. Okay. So Brooke's got a story with Business Insider. Talk to me, honey.
Yeah, so Business Insider is saying that people are getting really excited because AT&T and Verizon are both introducing 5G network this year. They didn't say when this year, but they said later this year they will be introducing this. And you know, right now 4G is the fastest network speed, so they said 5G is going to be insane. So you can download all your
It'll be like
healthy
Inception, and you'll go through different geographic locations.
Yeah, I don't
didn't
really know
where to
what
go with that.
5G means, but it's happening, people.
Well, then I want to know, like, I mean, I have Sprint right now, but
Yeah,
then
so
are they going to take the juice away from my Sprint towers? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think that we're in a society where like faster is better, bigger is better. I'm kind of interested to see what it would be. Let me know what you're thinking.
I mean, I always like
What do you-
faster speeds. I mean, and
Let
this
us know.
whole
We've got 4 seconds. We got to go, but yeah.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only trending news and entertainment show bringing you the latest stories as they happen live. And since it's Throwback Thursday, we're going to celebrate with 3 of our favorite retro workouts. Take it away, Tori Schulman.
All right, thank you, Erica. That's right. It is the new year, and everyone is looking for a trendy new workout, but we're going to show you right now, right, Sam?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
We're going to show you 3 of our favorite throwback retro workouts that still work. So let's get in the mood with some what? Olivia Newton.
Yeah.
John. Hit it, girl. We're going to do jumping jack. Oh, wait, hold on, not yet. Hold on.
Mike Patrick.
And 1, 2, and side bend. 1, 2, back again. 1. We're doing great. So that video got everyone in the 80s moving, you know what I mean? And we're moving too. You at home also, put on your cool leg warmers, your cool stuff. We look cool, don't we? And now, celebs are showing off their retro workouts. Even Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. Take a look. Classic calisthenics were made popular back in the day by Jack LaLanne.
Yes.
Here he is!
1, 2, and 3.
So you guys are gonna stand.
1. Keep your head up. 2. Head up a little higher, students. That's it. Round and round.
Great. So Jack, J-Lo, and A-Rod have inspired us. Sam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep. Music, please.
All right.
We're gonna do a step, regular step. Now we're gonna add a little bit of this. I like flavor. You can dance, it's okay. Bring it up, bring it down, guys. Bring it up, bring it down. Great job, guys. Bring it up. Now, ready? Maybe a clap. Say me, 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 me. All right, great job, guys. But we can't do a retro workout without the one, the only Jane Fonda. Watch this. Oh, I need this thing.
I want one. Good bust.
Okay, Jane Fonda revolutionized the way we exercise, so let's try it. Music, please. Great, we want to do a little bit. We're gonna squeeze. I obviously need to work a little harder. Now, for the ladies, you must increase your bust.
Oh my God, I used to say that in junior high.
You must.
I must.
You must.
I must increase my bust. I swear to God, I used to do this.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Woo! All right, guys, give yourselves a wipe off. Let's give yourselves a pat on the back. Great job.
Good job by you.
Good job. All right, that was hot. Our final throwback Thursday workout was inspired by a true hero, Suzanne Summers. Take a look.
Every single time you squeeze thigh master, you strengthen and tone right where you need it.
Okay.
All right, well, this Thigh Master inspired a million knockoffs, including this one. But you can still buy Suzanne's originals in stores and online. Let's try it one more time. Music, please. All right. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job, guys. Great job at home. We're going to Brett with some digital news. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up, but I will try. So the Recording Academy announced the first set of performers for the 2018 Grammy Awards, and rapper Childish Gambino will make his Grammy debut. He's also nominated for 5 awards, and other nominees performing include country group Little Big Town, Pink, and of course... That's right, Lady Gaga. She'll perform a song off her new album, Joanne. The show will be hosted by James Corden in New York City on January 28th. Back to you guys.
Brett, thank you. I think you'd look better with a little bit of headband. Daily Blast Live loves to spotlight people, things doing great. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Oh, I was
just trying to find the wheels. I think they've fallen off. Thanks, Tor. A couple weeks back, we introduced you to a Louisiana school student. He went viral for this video the moment he learned he's going to Harvard. But he's not the only bright student headed for great things. Next, meet the administrators of a small school with limited resources and learn how every single senior got accepted into college. And hot chocolate with a surprising twist. The adults-only recipe that's coming in hot.
I didn't set this in front of me. Hi guys, how are you? So, I'm reading your comments on YouTube. That was amazing, wasn't it? But all the joking aside and the fun aside, I have to point out, like, when you look at those fitness icons, from, in my mind, Jacqueline Lane is the tried and true, like, godfather of movement, to Jane Fonda. What they did is they got people moving. They started to, I just think, revolutionize and make okay movement in your daily routine, and made it social, and made it fun, and it got people healthier, which is what I really liked. And what was great too, a lot of what Jack did and Jane, it's range of motion, it's calisthenic, right? It's heart health, not just building muscle. So it was a really great way to get people moving. I gotta go. Ugh, one more time.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the extra shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. We were all thrilled for a Louisiana student whose recent acceptance into Harvard went viral. Remember this?
Oh, or not.
That was Ayrton Little, and that was no fluke. 100% of TM Landry College prep students go to college. Take a look.
Wait, is that the video?
TM Landry College prep founders Michael and Tracy Landry join us now. Hello, guys. This is amazing. Now, you have a no-frills school, and these kids are not rich, yet you have a 100% graduation rate and a 100% college acceptance rate. Michael, what is your key to success?
I think our key to success comes down with family and high expectations. We tell students from day one, you're going to be successful and you're going to go to college, and not just in college, but we're going to make sure that you go through college.
We understand that there's no sports at TM Landry. Why that?
We like to say at school, why play for the team when you can own the team? Let's put everyone on a one-track mind, and that was education.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love that. Tracy, I have to ask you this question. You know, the videos that your students get in their dream schools, not only is it inspiring, but it makes me Has this attention brought resources to your school?
It has, probably not as much as we need. We had one instance right before Christmas where we weren't sure how we would pay the instructors. We prayed about it over the night. When we got to school, we had one of the students go to the mailbox, and there was a check for $10,000 from someone who read an article on our school and said to use it for our most pressing need. So prayers answered, and we were able to pay the teachers.
Well, I'd love to hear that, and I'd like to do my part. I'll be sending you $5,000 today by myself, just and on behalf of you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
That's not for me.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Tracy and Michael Landry, thank you so much, and congratulations on the life-changing work that you're doing at your school. Clearly, you have inspired us all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Landry, collegeprep.org to make a donation to the school. Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom has a twist on a classic winter drink coming in hot.
Oh, am I supposed to do this when Al's doing that? We work with the best people here at DBL, guys. This is real. Coming in hot, it's a new twist on an old favorite, hot chocolate. It's easy to make and includes a very secret ingredient that'll warm you right up. Let's check it out. Well, DBL Nation, are you willing to try it? Let us know and tag us on the Instagram picture. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
The reason I chose eHarmony was you had to pay to be on there, and I
So listen, I just wanted to announce the winner of our one we're going to announce it on broadcast is Ethan Helhowski from Florida. So congratulations, Ethan. You were the Smarty Pants Supreme out in DBL Nation. But listen, for all of you who didn't make it, it's your chance in hour 2 and 3 to become the winner of the trivia game. So go to dailyblastlive.com if you haven't already. Click vote now and just stand by at the end of the show in the D block, probably about halfway through the show. We're going to play the trivia game again with all new questions, so you guys can play. But Ethan wanted to let us know he could use a short sleeve shirt because he's in Florida, which I think is a little mean to rub it in on this blizzard day, but we're going to let it pass, Ethan. We're going to let it pass. Thanks so much, guys. Stay with us. We're not done, and we'll see you guys next.
We were done.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. I think we all agree that we all want to be Al Jackson when we grow up.
Yes!
Quite the example. Also, winner of the trivia game is Ethan Helhowski.
Yay!
Congratulations. The stories never stop. We don't either. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep that conversation going. Woo!
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
That's great. So, what a workout, you guys.
Someone, Sierra McKenzie wrote, Tori was working out in heels. We all were.
We all were,
because
that was the 80s way.
Yeah.
You know, it was very Jane
Long
Fonda.
legs or nothing.
Long legs, high heels, dead eyes.
Dead eyes,
what
and
the 80s
also
workout
those
was.
super high thigh cutouts.
Yes.
Just ridiculously high.
Suzanne Summers really locked that
Lock that one down.
Guys, you guys are talking Barb. Al is amazing. Al is amazing. You know, he's a very generous guy. and this is just one of the opportunities. A lot of things behind the scenes that you don't see.
Yes, and also Al, as a African-American teacher for middle schoolers, I think this one hit him
home
really hard in the heart, and I hadn't known that was going to happen until air. So I'm watching with our EP, and I'm
tearing up.
yeah,
a lot of tears in here.
Yeah, Al.
Everybody wanted Al. Everybody is cheering you on.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's crazy. So.
I mean, not as good as my workout, but it was good. It
no,
was
you're
okay.
so yeah. Bookmark the workout team. Is it viral yet? Oh, it's going to be viral. Believe you me, 56. It's me.
You guys, it was hard to talk and work out.
It's hard
at the same time.
Making those VHS tape workouts is not easy.
No.
No. There's a lot of soft lighting, a fake brick wall.
I was hoping for a fan, like a
moving.
Beyonce fan here.
Yes.
So this could be going.
That would have been helpful.
Nothing.
Richard Simmons was a staple in the Newtail house, sweating to the oldies.
Was it? So was ours.
Oh yeah, not by me as much as my mom, but yes, she
I think
used to sweat
Jeff,
to the oldies.
someone wrote Jeff did work out with Richard Simmons, so we'll get some info.
Yeah. Oh, we will talk
on
about
the
that.
Richard Simmons
the
with
Slimmons
Jeff.
days.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's seen him since. It's
I know.
That weird Richard
I saw him
Simmons
right
guy.
before he left
Did
and
you?
disappeared.
I'm
Yes.
So, you and I should have gone.
I feel like I could find him. Richard, write us in.
Hey, December 4th, and this is Daily Blast Live. DBL has everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Crazy cold weather called a bomb cyclone is pummeling the East Coast, and city and state officials are declaring states of emergency. We'll keep you up to date on the latest breaking news.
Matt Lauer has reportedly been armchair quarterbacking the Today Show, sending critiques to producers. I'm sorry, what? How do you feel Hoda and Savannah are doing?
Before you hit the drive-thru, don't miss our list of the healthiest foods at fast food restaurants. You'll be shocked at what you can eat without the guilt. That's next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 4th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics that you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with our girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. They're in our studio ready to cover news the moment it breaks. That's right, and happening right now. Very scary, very tragic. A deadly storm is hammering the East Coast. Snow falling up to 3 inches an hour and hurricane force winds. Highways are left deserted as millions of people are forced to stay home. Look at some of these images. And airports across the country are struggling. Let's get to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the latest. Kelly, this is only going to get worse.
It is. Right now, we've got blizzard conditions all along the East Coast, forcing school districts to close and some of the world's busiest airports to completely shut down. Let's take a live look from Times Square right now. You can see the snow is kind of calming down, but it is not over. Governor Andrew Cuomo says this storm is unlike anything New York has ever seen before. Whiteout conditions in parts of the state are forcing officials. They had to close JFK and suspend all flights there, and it's having a ripple effect on airports across the country. Let me show you FlightAware's misery map. You can see New York City is all in red. Those lines are green because there are no outgoing flights right now. At least 3,000 flights are canceled so far, and it's only expected to get worse. I'll keep you guys updated.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Wow.
And you know, I was in New York for New Year's Eve.
You were going to go to Times Square?
I was going to go to Times Square until it got so cold. Like, you could not walk without a scarf or something on your face. Like, I can't imagine it being colder than it was.
What you experienced.
What I experienced.
Well, and of course, as Kelly just mentioned, this bomb cyclone battering the Northeast is only going to get worse as it moves up the coast. This video just into the newsroom from New York City. A nightmare commute for people brazing the blizzard and cars getting stuck in the snow. The snowplows are struggling to keep up, as you can imagine. And thank you to our DBL Nation for giving us their view of the storm, like this viewer from Massachusetts who sent us this snow covering the entire neighborhood. Look at that house. And check out this time-lapse video from Christopher in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is his back porch. And it started at around 9 p.m. You saw there was no snow. And then overnight till about 10 a.m. you see the snow, not gradually, I mean rapidly pile up. Huh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's check in with meteorologist Keith Carson, who's out in blizzard conditions in Rockland, Maine. Keith?
Welcome to Rockland, Maine, halfway up Maine's coastline, where we're in the middle, the teeth, if you will, of this blizzard. Even by New England standards, there's been some gnarly bands of snow coming in off the Gulf of Maine. They have a convective nature to them, and they've been throwing down 2 to 3 inches an hour. It's not the snow, though. We can deal with that. It's the winds that we're concerned about as this storm continues to strengthen. It's pulling winds in from the north-northeast, 50 miles an hour up to 60 to 65 miles an hour on the gust. That could be just enough to cause some power outages, which would be a real problem because this weekend we could be as cold as 15 to 20 degrees below zero by Sunday morning. I'm Keith Carson in Rockland.
Oof, thank you so much, Keith Carson.
And you can see his face was covered good.
Yes. People are probably wondering if this affects like professional sports as well. And we just found out that the Boston Bruins versus the Florida Panthers game in Boston is obviously canceled for tonight.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
We'll stay in.
See, but hockey fans are so crazy. They
and it's
show up
hockey.
at the game.
Yeah, it's hockey. You know, so you think like they play no matter what. But.
Yeah.
Well, we want to share more videos from our DBL Nation, so let's go to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with what's happening right now.
Yes, Sam, DBL Nation has been making the most of the storm and sending winter weather photos and videos to us all day. Here are some of our favorites. Over in Rhode Island, our viewer Emily decided to use her snowboard instead of a car to navigate the side streets of Providence, taking this video along the way. And Robert Vargas in New Jersey may not have landed the bike trick that you're about to see here, but he did make the most of it by making the perfect snow angel. And over in New York, these guys aren't going to let a little weather get in the way of a workout, hitting the gym outside and working on those squats. And send us your photos and videos, but please stay safe out there. Back to you.
How cool is it that DBL Nation sends us their videos
I love
like that?
it. I love it.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy days to share a little bit. That was Rena Pop, our EP, to share a little bit about you with us. Thank you.
So we can share it with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love
That's what the show is all about. Also trending right now, U.S. Olympic skating officials are firing back about a possible Olympic boycott. On Monday, Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted that if North Korea goes to the Winter Olympics, the U.S. will not, essentially calling for a U.S. team boycott. Now, the U.S. figure skating president says, quote, they shouldn't be playing politics with this. I think they need to be careful saying things like that because these athletes have worked so hard to get there.
And I agree with that. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the Olympians in this case because, you know, we've said it a long time ago, don't let terrorists run how you run your life. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. This is their dream. They worked their whole life to get where they're about to go this winter, and they might ban them from going there? I don't think that's right.
Or politics in general. In 1980, we saw that when the Soviet Union was invading Afghanistan.
Right.
Jimmy Carter said, nope, we're boycotting. And then in Soviet Union in 84 said, nope, we're not going to L.A. How do you think the athletes feel?
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, why are we now talking about a boycott when 112 of our gymnasts got molested by one guy? No one said anything about boycotting then.
Good point, Matt.
Where we
Good
maybe
point.
should have shut the program down for 4 years and rebooted and figured out what happened because it was one of the greatest crimes in American history. And so, like, this guy is just using the word North Korea because it's a buzzword to get more votes. And I think it's horrible.
And I know that you said before, when we talked before, Sam, you said that the athletes should be able to choose. But if these were your children and they were going, how would you guys feel then? Would you still want it to be their personal choice?
I would still want my child to.
Yeah, I'd be like,
an
here's
adult.
your ticket.
It depends if, you know, some athletes go real young. Gymnasts and swimmers will go to the Olympics sometimes at 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. But if they are an adult, I would empower them to make their
Now, you made it
decision.
to the Olympic trials. What is like a swimmer's peak?
It can range. If you're a long distance swimmer or a breaststroker, I would say 14, 15, 16.
Wow.
If you're if you're a sprinter, sometimes, I mean, who knows? I mean, I would say, I mean, but then we've seen swimmers that are, you know, look at Janet Evans and look at, her name is escaping me, went to the Olympics at like 32. So Natalie Coughlin didn't make it to the last Olympic, but unfortunately, but she did the previous Olympics and she was, I believe, in her early 20s then. But yeah, it's just, I guess it depends. Sorry, that was such a long-winded answer.
Right. No.
The winter storm is bringing more than ice and snow. It's bringing sales too. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has the hookups coming in hot.
Yeah, guys, I got the hookups. These deals are coming in so hot, they will warm you up during the blizzard. First, boots and coats to keep you warm. Eastern Mountain Sports is having a huge sale. These men's snow boots going for $75, originally $150. And this women's feather pack jacket is 30% off, going for $99. Or, get this, find a staycation. You could score a free night at the Colonnade in Boston. How cool is this? They are basing their rates for Friday off of the temperature. If the temp drops below 0, the room is free. Yes, or finally escape the cold. JetBlue is having a 2-day sale. Flights from Pittsburgh to Fort Lauderdale are just $39, or snag another flight from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas for $64. DBL Nation, how do you plan to ride out this storm? Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tori. I was thinking of Dara Torres. Boom, Dara Torres.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh,
sorry.
that brain is like a machine.
Yes.
You were gonna get it.
Yeah.
Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news. I mean, really, right as it happens. Erica Cobb, tell us what's coming up.
Well, good news, there's still no Powerball winner. We'll tell you how much is up for grabs the next go around. Plus, Matt Lauer just can't let go. How he's still haunting his ex-coworkers even after getting canned.
This croissant may look simple, but there's something special about it. Want to find out what it is? You got to stick around.
We're celebrating National Trivia Day later in the show, and we want you to play along with questions like this. What is Muhammad Ali's birth name? Go to Facebook or YouTube Live during the break for the answer to this question, or go to dailyblastlive.com and click Vote Now to win a prize.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I like the scary music behind that. Trivia, use your brain.
Use your brain. So, of course, the answer to the Muhammad Ali question is
Cassius Clay.
And just a little shout out. I want to apologize for the typo in the first show with the Muhammad Ali graphic. That was ridiculous, and I apologize. But
was Cassius spelled wrong?
No, Muhammad.
It's even worse.
It's really bad. So I apologize, guys. We were running around like chickens with our heads cut off
It's
today.
live TV.
It's a live TV, but I appreciate you guys not yelling at me.
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of comments, so
That's
maybe,
wonderful.
yeah. So that was
Maybe
good.
people missed it.
Maybe I shouldn't have even brought it up, is what Tori's suggesting. but
Nothing happened.
That's how I am here. So, guys, you guys are writing in.
You guys like the workout, which is great.
Yeah, love the
Show
workout,
next
which
time.
didn't, yeah, it's coming up. No snow here in Virginia, just really cold. Annie on Facebook. Well, good. So please stay warm, even if you aren't getting a lot of snow. If you are in Boston or New York
Or Maine.
or top of Florida, stay in.
Stay
Chill
in.
out. We're here. We're not going anywhere.
Get some liquor in you and warm up by the fire.
I
and
wasn't
enjoy
going
it.
to say that.
I was. But also, guys, check in on your elderly neighbors. Also, check with pets. If you see someone,
Yeah,
a
even
dog,
if
a
they're not
cat
yours.
outside, don't hesitate. We've seen dogs dying because of this cold. It is too cold for them to be outside. So don't just think it's okay. Call someone.
And, you know, we show a lot of funny videos of people working out and running around on their bikes and stuff outside. It is really, really cold, and whether you're young or old, it's not the best thing to be out there fooling around. So if you can stay in, stay in. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
We want you safe. That's
We
what we
want
do
you
here.
good.
So, like we said earlier, Trivia Showdown, Tori and Al. Tori claims there were some buzzer issues in the first show. We're gonna
Excuses? Hashtag?
maybe.
Question mark?
We're gonna rectify it though.
A buzzard is actually a vulture, not
A buzzer. A
I
buzzer.
know, it's not like it's a buzzard. I'm just trying to help you.
Jen's gonna be back in the next break
Thank
with
you, Jen.
trending stories, but we want you to play along with us. Ethan in Florida won the first hour.
Yeah, babe, and you get a T-shirt when it says hashtag genius on it.
So if you want to beat Ethan, hour 2's the way to play. We got 5 new questions.
Come on,
5
hour
great
2.
ways. So just open your phones or open a new tab to dailyblastlive.com. Click vote now. Then just set it aside.
Easy.
And then in a few minutes.
Or use the app. You can get it for free, Daily Blast Live,
Yes.
at the Apple Store.
Thank you.
Yes.
Or Android Store.
Or Android.
We're available on all platforms.
Yes.
So listen, guys, we're going to be more stories coming up. Jen will have some trending stories. Stay with us. Bye, guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you, so it's time for the 5th host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica. Well, trending right now, cell phones are being banned at the White House. They just issued this statement, quote, the security and integrity of the technology systems at the White House is a top priority for the Trump administration, and therefore, starting next week, the use of all personal devices for both guests and staff will no longer be allowed in the West Wing. You, as our 5th host, had a lot to say during our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show, so let's get right to it. Let's start with Tamara Gibson. She's weighing in. She says, I'd be concerned that my family couldn't reach me. There could be an emergency at home. Boy, isn't that the truth? Or you can't reach your babysitter or whatever it may be. So I understand that one. Chime in on this, Ebony. Here's Laura Maxey's DBL take. Use the landline to check in with your family. Would you be able to just use the landline, or would you want your cell phone?
I think I'm so used to my cell phone, and I mean, I don't have all those numbers memorized. Like, that would be a whole different step maybe to have to do.
I don't know if I have one. I think I know my mom's number by heart, and I know my old house I grew up, but that's it.
Yeah,
I know, old house and some friends, and that's it. Yeah. Here's what B.H. Brady, one, had to say. There was a time when we didn't have cell phones and just had to rely on landlines. We all survived, LOL.
And I miss those days. You know, I really do. When someone's like, hey, man, I'll meet you there at Saturday at 7 o'clock. You know, no BS. You don't have to text me some excuse of why you can't be there. You're there with your word. You know what I mean? There's no way out. I think we need to be more responsible with our phones. I don't like when I'm out to dinner with people and they're on their phones. I don't like when people are looking at their phones all the time. When you're at work, you're at work. Put your cell phone away. You know what I mean? That's how I'm old school. That's how I do.
You are old school.
Let them know, brother.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to thank all of our fifth hosts. We can't do this without you. So join the conversation every day during and after our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show. Let's get right to fitness pro Jen Widerstrom because she's got something coming in hot.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but it's pretty awesome here. It's a new food trend, and it's called Crow Sushi. It's a new twist on the croissant, and it's coming in hot here at DBL. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's sushi wrapped into a croissant, and then it started actually in a bakery up in San Francisco. So, of course, here we had to make it ourselves. Let's take a look.
Crow sushi? There's raw fish in here?
Oh. How does one get the sushi in the croissant?
I like it.
I guess it tastes okay. Is it shrimp?
I don't hate it. Now I hate it.
I love it.
I wouldn't eat it again, but I'm not going to throw it away.
I don't trust Al because he eats anything, so I'll go with whatever he said. Anyway, DBL Nation, do you think they look good? Would you try it, though? Let us know.
Yeah,
You're not going to try it, Sam?
Not for the sake of the show?
No,
I know. If we're
been there,
guaranteed a season 3, if you eat it, would you eat it?
Of course, if I was guaranteed a season 3, I don't even have to think about it.
3? What happened to 2?
Yeah. 2 and 3. We're here to stay, baby. Daily Blast Live, that is. We're all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, in trending news, the surprise reason why more and more millennials are depressed. Parents, are you noticing a change? Plus, as A-list actresses vow to wear black at the Golden Globes, why others are choosing to go in a different direction. And say bye-bye to that backside breeze at the hospital. Comedian Al Jackson sounds off on the new and improved hospital gown.
Hey, everyone.
Hi. Oh.
Hi.
We're back together again. I literally was walking up and he goes, I got a good one. Okay, so obviously we're covering the top trending stories every hour. What do we got?
Yeah, so this story is trending right now from the Huffington Post. It's the 5 ways on how to stop blowing your money on food.
I like this. Okay.
So we all know of the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% for necessities, 30% for discretionary, and 20% for to save away. Well, this study shows that 60% of people's income is going towards housing, cars, and food, with a majority of it, almost over $10,000 a year, going just towards food.
Wow, and I gotta tell you, I'm one of those people that I'll often kind of open my fridge, be like, oh, I gotta throw half of this out.
Exactly.
Because I don't get to it.
I'll read a couple of tips here. One says pay cash for food. A report from McDonald's showed that on average, people were charged $7 or spent $7 when they were using a credit card versus cash at $4.50. And then
it's like this is all I have, so you have to work on that budget. Okay.
And then stop buying too much at the grocery store. They only eat 20% of the food on average that we buy from the grocery store.
Wow.
And lastly,
by the way, watch for those end caps on your checkout. You're sitting there waiting to get out of line. All those random, like at Trader Joe's, that little like, oh, this popcorn or that thing or this cookie, and you end up putting it in your cart. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Well, the last one here, it said that on average we spend over $3,000 every year just on dining out. So when you go out and you're dining out, share more and order less.
One good thing that I end up doing is just know when you dine out, you can always order more food. So start with something like kind of like let's get a share a meal together.
Let's share an appetizer.
And then it's like, are we still hungry? No, not really. Otherwise, we would have done an app and 2 dinners versus actually just sharing the one.
Exactly.
So you know you can always order more.
Yep, and for the full list, I will post it on our Facebook comments. Okay?
Amazing, thank you. Okay, we got probably time for one more. Boo.
I'm not sure we have time for one more, but we do want to emphasize, keep sending us your snow videos. We'd love to hear from our DBL Nation and get you guys featured on the show.
Especially if you're stuck in that blizzard. Please let us know what's going on. Are you safe? Are you okay? Are people kind of, getting through the storm okay? We'd love to know how it's going from your point of view.
Yeah, funny or just even weather updates. I know that Kelly and Raquel would really appreciate that. So keep reaching out, DBL Nation.
We love you guys. Bye.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We're all about breaking news, trending topics, and entertainment. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he can find on the internet with a little help from Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica. That's right. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off, with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Man, how are you?
Good, brother, good. You ready to dive right into this?
Yeah, we're easing into 2018, feeling ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Right.
This week in Ozzy and Jack's World Tour, the pair headed to Alaska for some father-son time, but Ozzy sneaks away for a little FaceTime with his true love, Al. Check this out.
Rocky, hello, baby. Look what I got for you, Rock. It's me. Dogs are not dumb animals. We're the dumb animal. Rocky! Rocky boy! It's the best thing I've ever had in my life. All right, Bob. I absolutely love him.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
How do you not love him? And Jeff, they say that you can't teach a dog new tricks, but you can hopefully teach it how to decline phone calls. It's good to see that Ozzy's transition into a wizard is happening. And honestly, I felt worse for the dog. I mean, I haven't seen a dog that embarrassed since our own Tori Showman put bow ties on her.
Beautiful. All right, Al, moving on. To stick to those 2018 fitness goals, this man made working out a family affair.
All right. See, I like this because first he starts with the baby. It's like the Lion King if it took place in a shed. This one is like he wants to lift his wife, and any married man knows it's like, look, if you say you're going to lift her, you better do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your wife wants to be known as honey, not a back-breaking workout. I just love because this should be at the top of their wedding cake. I do like that there's some chivalry there.
I like it.
It's like, could you lift Jordan?
Yes.
There we go.
That's the answer.
Let's go to the last one.
All right, Al, a new hospital gown is designed to be more patient-friendly and offers full coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here it is, Al.
See, yeah, it covers the backside, and I'm like, that's the best thing about being in the hospital is that being able to get a little air back there. I don't know about you guys, but I like my cheeks like I like my hash browns at the Waffle House. I like them brown and toasty. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we should maybe try it out here. Let's see. Jeff.
Al, it's a little drafty, man. Zip me up. I like the old gowns. I'm old school.
Where are your pants, man? This is daytime.
Al, you're not the only funny one, Al. That's Al Jackson, everybody. That's Al Sounds Up. Digital producer Brett Forrest with some big Powerball news.
Thanks, Jeff. I have good news and bad news. The bad news is I did not win the Powerball or Mega Millions, but the good news is nobody else did either. The Mega Millions jackpot has risen to an estimated $445 million, and that drawing is Friday. And Saturday's Powerball is at an estimated $550 million. Both jackpots are likely to increase. Experts say if you win, call me first because we might be related, and then consult a financial and legal counsel before claiming your prize. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Brett Forrest. Like your fast food, but you want to eat healthier? The best choices at the most popular places. Also, the Golden Globes are this Sunday, and several actresses are wearing black. So why are others going with other bright colors? And it's National Trivia Day, so go to Facebook Live to find out if you know the answer to this question. Do you know what a Geiger counter is used to detect? And go to dailyblastlive.com and play along in our trivia showdown. That's coming up next.
Promotional consideration.
Hi guys, how's it going? He's gonna do trivia. You go.
All right.
You're doing trivia. So much going on set today. I'm glad I'm here to kind of get to talk to you guys a lot. We're about to do this really great trivia game, so make sure you've got the DBL app and play along at home because even though it's Al versus Tori, it's really Al versus Tori versus you, and let's face it, you probably are smarter than them combined, but we just gotta prove it to them. Okay, let's put them in their place. So really kind of a fun segment we're doing is we're throwing back to retro workouts. I'm kind of obsessed and excited about it just because the foundation of what
started me in fitness, started with these specific people, but we've definitely got a DBL twist on it, and we're covering just icons like Jack LaLanne and Suzanne Summers and Jane Fonda. But like I said, definitely with the DBL twist, so you do not want to miss that. And the good news, it won't just be fun and games on the commercial break. After that segment, I will break down some of the fitness stuff. Being in the new year, there's so much that people are trying to take on in their health and their fitness, and I think there's not often enough support with real information. So I'm going to hopefully provide you with some of that today and give you some of that input. I know we're going to cover some fast foods that are actually calorically not too high of a yield, that you can kind of, if you're on the go, you won't fall off the train. And if you're interested, I am doing a big health challenge, the Shape Goal 40, Team Gen, shape.com/Team Gen. We're doing daily newsletters that I can help you, and I'll be on set helping you guys as well. So anyway, lots of health and fitness in the new year. I'm glad you're with us. And if you guys have questions, of course, ask them. I'm happy to answer all of them. Okay, get ready for trivia.
3, 2.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's National Trivia Day, and to celebrate, Jeff Schroeder's got a trivia showdown. Take it away, Jeff.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. This is going to be fun because today it's a battle between Al and Tori. So play along by going to dailyblastlive.com and tap on Vote Now. Questions will appear on your device. You guys ready?
Yeah, hands behind the back, no cheating.
Hold on, the winning viewer will win a DBL #Genius t-shirt. I know you're ready, Tori.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready at home? Because Tori's ready here.
I'm ready.
Let's get ready for question 1. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait till I'm done with the question, Tori.
Okay.
Tori, how many legs does a lobster have? Is it 8, 10, or 6? He got it. He did get it.
I'm going to go with 6.
That's incorrect. Tori, would you like to challenge?
I saw it. It's 10.
You cheated.
No, I didn't.
No points for any of them. Okay, perfect. I hope you guys got it right at home. We're moving on to the next question. In which city is Jim Morrison buried? Is it Los Angeles, Paris, or London?
I know for a fact. Oh, dang it.
Paris, and I poured whiskey on his grave.
That's correct. That's correct. All right, guys. So Tori's up 1-0. Let's check what's going on up here. Justin B. Very familiar. Top 5 right there. He won our last trivia question. Let's move on.
He hasn't passed yet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Who was U.S. president during World War I? Was it Woodrow Wilson, Theodore Roosevelt, or Franklin Roosevelt?
Woodrow Wilson?
That is correct, Tori. That is correct.
Yes!
All right, Tori's up 2-0, Al. 2-0.
Coming back.
Question number 4.
Wait, how did these guys do? Oh, these guys, 6.
Viewer 1702 is at the top. All right, guys, get ready at home. Here's question 4.
No.
What kingdom is the 2013 animated movie Frozen set in? Is it Arendelle, Aragon, or Avondale? Al.
I'm going to say Avondale. Arendelle?
Which one? Which one?
Arendelle.
Arendelle is correct.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you said it right. You got it right.
That's good.
All right, guys. Viewer 1702 still at the top. Justin B right behind him. This is our last question. Tori 2.
Okay.
Al 1. Here we go. Our last question. What color are aircraft black boxes? Is it black, orange, or yellow?
Ooh.
You buzz it first.
Okay, I'm gonna say orange so they can see it easier.
Orange, you glad I chose you to answer? Because you got it right. There it is. Tori's the winner. 3 points to 1 point. You are crowned Smarty Pants Queen.
It's the best day of my life. I'm not even kidding.
All right, we're going to stand by for our final results. Viewer number 7984. Guys, write us at Daily Blast Live. Let us know who you are so you can win your Genius t-shirt. All right, guys, more trending stories in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live.
Matt Lauer's still making life difficult for his ex-coworkers, and he's not even in the freaking building. And we're tracking the deadly storm hitting the East Coast. If you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube, and make sure to send in your snow videos, like this picture from our viewers Ed and Sharon. Thanks so much for watching.
Tori, any last words? Any last victory words?
Tori, did I act like that when I won?
No,
I
not at all.
showed grace.
You're a good guy. I don't show
I'm
grace.
disappointed that I did.
Well, I'm a sore winner.
All right, guys, stay tuned. And again, write us with all your thoughts, all your questions. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right.
Hey guys, so we will find out who the winner was. We'll get that information. If you were the winner that showed up, send us your photo. Send us a photo. Ethan didn't send a photo. And your name and email address, and we'll get the shirt out to you. Congratulations. In the next break, we're going to be talking about a trending story today, which is Walt Disney World Resorts have decided, in light of the Mandalay Bay shooting in Vegas, to remove Do Not Disturb signs from hotel guests' rooms and instead replace them with a room occupied sign. So, your rooms will now be checked once a day by a staff member, and the rooms occupied will allow them to knock and declare that they're there. This way, if a room has a Do Not Disturb sign on for 1 day, 2 days, it won't go unpassed. I think for safety, it's kind of a smart move. I mean, I want to know what you guys think, though. Do you feel like this is an invasion of privacy? Quite frankly, I think they could have always come into your room. I've had many housekeeping employees knock on your checkout day, for instance. If you had called in for a late checkout, but they weren't sure, they would often knock, even though it said do not disturb. But regardless of that, are you think this is a good measure, or do you feel like it's an invasion of your privacy? We want to know your takes right now, so in the comments section of Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, Periscope, let us know what your thoughts are. We'll read them in the next break live on the show, or just send us an email at info@dailyblastlive.com. But please, let us know your thoughts right now so we can give you a shout out in the next segment. They want to hear your comments. This is you're the 5th host of this segment, so we really need to know what you guys think about this. So give us your thoughts. Oh, they're already pouring in. This is great. So let us know what you guys think about this. If you've been to Disney lately, are you cool with it or not? If you're family, if you're you got little kids, is this an invasion of your privacy? Let us know.
3, 2.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios, where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the breaking news Fast Blast.
Yeah, guys, at least 16 people have died in this intense winter weather, and now a huge storm is slamming the East Coast. Right now, they're dealing with snow and wind gusts as strong as a Category 1 hurricane. This is a live look from Boston, where some roads are flooding because of the high tide. Officials are asking people to stay home, and from these live pictures, you can see why. More than 8 million people from Virginia to Maine are under blizzard warnings, and thousands are without power. On top of the snow and wind, temperatures are still dropping, with some places as cold as -11 degrees. I'll keep you updated. Erica, back to you.
Thanks, Kelly. Be safe out there. Now let's go to Ebony Steele, Jeff Schroeder, Al Jackson, and Sam Shocker.
All right.
Thank you so much, Erica. A lot coming up in this next half hour of Daily Blast Live. We've got the healthiest places, fast food places that you love, and what are those options? I think a lot of people want to know.
Absolutely.
What do you get when you're at a fast food place that's healthy? Also, it's Throwback Thursday, and you don't want to miss our host doing some killer retro workouts, let me tell you. And the inside scoop on the Grammy performers, all that. But first, let's get to our top trending news. It sounds like Matt Lauer might be having a hard time letting go of the Today Show. The New York Post is reporting that he's been sending notes to producers at his old gig, giving them critiques. And spoiler alert, they're not too happy to hear from him. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Of course, Hoda Kotb has taken his place and the ratings are up, but even she admits he sent her a text. But that one was just a congratulations. So, wow, Matt, come on now, buddy. Let it go.
I'm just going to start off on the other side here, because it's easy to bash him on this one, because what are you doing?
So let's do it.
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? But is there any sympathy here? This guy's been out, I mean, he's been there so long, and maybe he's just feeling lonely. I mean, is there any sympathy there?
You know he's in his bathrobe with like no shave. Just sending texts, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't feel bad for him one bit.
Well, I have some sympathy for his wife and kids.
Thank you.
That's what I have sympathy for. You know, when it comes to it, it wasn't just a one-time thing, allegedly. It happened over a period of time, and I just think this even shows how narcissistic and condescending he is. If something happened and
he has to have control.
Or I left this show and I was texting you guys, hey, don't wear that shirt again, Sam, or don't, you know, like
after you got fired.
Right. Like
he was texting stuff about the intro music at the. It's like it's over for you.
That's a control freak right there, for sure. All eyes are on the color choices for Sunday's Golden Globes. Stars like Eva Longoria are uniting to wear black in protest of sexual harassment in Hollywood. Even men like The Rock are wearing black in solidarity, but now People reports there's a backlash as some stars say it's time to wear bright colors, celebrating the newfound power women are starting to see in the entertainment industry. Al, that was pretty much echoing your sentiment earlier.
You know what, and Sam, we talked on the show last hour and in the pre-tape, and I hate to flip-flop but you said something about it being a period of mourning, and what I started to think about is all the women that we never heard from, because women and men that got out of the show business or got out of politics. If you were a young intern and you were attacked by a senator or a politician, you probably just you're doing something else now, and they completely derailed so many young careers, so people will never hear from. So it is, I'm starting to understand the black now.
And sexual harassment and sexual assault are traumatic experiences that follow you for life.
Right.
So, yeah.
I totally get the symbolism and all that. I wish they would have picked a brighter color. You know what I mean? But I get the symbolism, so I agree with you guys. But I wish it was bright, like a new beginning, because it is. It's a new beginning in time. So I kind of wish it was more brighter colors, but I get the symbolism.
All right, right now the president is trying to stop the release of a new bombshell book that paints, well, a pretty ugly picture of his administration. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
That's right. Pre-sales for Fire and Fury have already jumped to #1 on Amazon within 24 hours. Here are a few of the most jaw-dropping tidbits. Author Michael Wolff writes that Trump never actually wanted to be president and that Melania cried the night he won, but not tears of joy. Wolff also says the president goes to bed at 6:30 to eat cheeseburgers while watching 3 TVs at a time and often rambles and repeats himself in meetings. The White House just came out and called it a book full of lies. But Wolff says he has recorded interviews to back up everything he wrote. Back to you.
Wow. Well, it makes me want to read it.
Yeah. I really definitely want to read it. But I definitely want to see the proof behind all those accusations. You know what I mean? You can't just say all this stuff without proof. So, I mean, I want to jump on that and I want to read it right away and see what's going on in the White House. But there's got to be something to back this up.
You would think this guy's consulted with an attorney, though, because when you come up with a book like that, you have to have let's just say, your back end covered. Because if you're wrong about anything, they're gonna
well, there's so much propaganda about just what could be in the book and what's not, and I think it's great for us to be able to read it and come up with our own opinion. You know what I mean?
Always, yep. Millennials are more obsessed with perfection than previous generations, and that single-minded focus is leading them to higher rates of depression and anxiety. This comes from a new study in the Psychological Bulletin that examined 42,000 college students. That's a lot over the past 25 years. Experts blame helicopter parenting and social media, among other factors. And before we discuss, I want to get DBL Nation's take. What do you think? Hit us up on our website. Do you think millennials are dangerously obsessed with perfection, or are they just not willing to do the hard work to succeed, as many people believe?
I mean, I think
you were a teacher.
I was a teacher, and I'm a parent, and I definitely think about like when we were in school. Think about like if you were going through your awkward phase, you know, 7th, 8th grade, you could kind of do that by yourself. But now with the internet, with social media, you see the parties you're not invited to. You see the bullying continues online. You look at the guy in the classroom, you're like, wow, I could never be a star quarterback like Jeff. And you're constantly feeling bad about yourself. And trust me, kids that age don't have any trouble feeling bad about themselves. So to compound that, I think is really doing a disservice. And I can completely agree with this.
They compare likes, they compare photos to other people. A lot of those photos are filtered, if not all of them.
Right.
Yeah, you're constantly comparing yourself to others.
I think especially like in the pictures, and when you talk about the perfection thing, you know, back in the day when we were young, I couldn't, well, for example, I couldn't go get a weave like I can get a weave now, you know what I mean? But I would maybe see things and be like, wow, I wish my hair could grow that long. But now you can just kind of do it quickly, and I think trying to get to perfection is kind of affecting them.
And that's what a doctor had told Refinery 29, Dr. Curran. She said, stop comparing yourself to other people, focus on your own accomplishments, and focus on diligence, flexibility, and perseverance.
But can I ask you, Jeff, let me ask you this. Would that have affected you when you were a young kid? Like, let's say you wanted to be popular and you put a picture up and it got 13 likes, and another kid in your class put one up and it got 313. Like that, you can visually see that you're not as popular.
I'm totally agree with that. I'm sure it would affect anybody. But I look at it more like a motivation point. Like, as a kid, I always played sports, and I wanted someone there to motivate me. You know, whether it was a coach, and I happened to run into somebody who was an old boss of mine who really motivated me and turned my thinking around into positive, you know? And he changed my life. I had to seek him out. out. Kids now, they could seek that out on the internet. You could click on Tony Robbins. I think it's a little easier, but it's a different generation.
But
So I don't want to say something's easier or
You're a total anomaly.
harder.
You think of everything so positively, and I love that about you. But when you're a teenager and you're going through your most insecure years, unfortunately, I mean, we're seeing this play out. We're seeing kids that are suffering at alarming rates of suicide. And also anorexia and eating disorders and anxiety and depression. And this study highlights that, and I hope that we can do more to help those
And
children.
I do want to take back the comment that I said it was easier then. It's easier to find the information if you're seeking it. That's what I meant by easier. Not saying our generation was easier or this generation's easier. Life's hard. I get that. But there is more information on the negative and positive side at their fingertips.
Absolutely. Some news you can use if you're trying to stick to your New Year's diet. People magazine has compiled a list of the healthiest meals you can order at major chain restaurants. Okay, are you ready? There's the McDonald's Egg McMuffin. That clocks in at just 370 calories, or even less at 330 calories if you order the egg whites.
And Sam, can I just say this? I think that's the best food you can get for $1.
There you go.
What's better than that?
Remember we went to McDonald's that morning and I got the Egg McMuffin? It was delicious.
They're awesome.
Okay, Arby's has a turkey gyro for 470 calories.
Me like
KFC isn't so bad with a 3-piece Kentucky grilled chicken meal with green beans for 465 calories. And Taco Bell has a 480-calorie veggie power bowl. That's what I'm talking about. And it looks like Tori Shulman, that guac is not extra. Finally, Popeyes has blackened chicken tenders that are just 170 calories for 3 pieces. So there you go. If you want to have a quick and cheap meal but still stay on track, those are some suggestions.
You know what's always bothered me? That Popeyes doesn't sell spinach.
That's a good point.
Doesn't
You
it
would
seem like
think it'd
that
be
would
a
be a
natural
salad,
ally.
Hilarious.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
Seems like they would have spinach.
Yeah, they need to hire Miss Ebony Steele over here to help them with some marketing.
Walk into the marketing room like, hey, yo.
Yep. All right. Now that the holidays are over, put your old Christmas cards to good use. Yes, pop culture guru Tori Shulman has this story coming in hot.
Yes, I'm still wearing my hat because I'm still a winner. Also, Ebony, that was a fantastic point. All right, chances are you have some old holiday cards around the house, and you may have a random event like a baby shower or a birthday party coming up. So why not repurpose your old cards? We have Christmas cards we needed to get rid of, so watch this.
Didn't have time to get a card for a baby shower, so have yourself a merry little baby shower and a new year filled with peace and lots of sleep. Boop.
I just took an old Christmas card and turned it into an anniversary card. So for 2 special people on their anniversary. The best gifts are the parents sitting beside you. Love you, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary.
I'm going to recycle my Merry Christmas cards. Merry Bat Mitzvah. Wishing you a Torah reading. Mazel Tov. I think it's genius. All right, so repurposing Christmas cards is trending super high on Twitter right now. So be prepared to get an old Hanukkah card from me for your birthdays from now on. Back to you guys.
I was just talking to Al. I think I started this trend. Remember, for your Christmas gift, I gave you a baby shower card, and I crossed out baby shower Merry
months
Christmas.
before we did this, so Sam was already repurposed.
And meanwhile, Arash, before I even just announced that, Arash said in my ear, how cheap can people be? Sorry, Arash. All right, now it's time for our top feel-good stories of the day. Erica Cobb, you have all the videos that are making DBL Nation smile.
That's right, but I'm also a Valentine's baby, so my mom's been doing that repurposing thing for years. Now, a mama cheetah at the St. Louis Zoo just made history. She gave birth to the largest cheetah litter ever back in November. Today, we're getting our very first look at the 8 cubs, but you can see them in person when they make their public debut in a few months. Now, speaking of large litters, check out the web quadruplets. These tiny toddlers can't keep their hands off each other. Abigail, Emily, Grace, and Michaela's parents caught them in the middle of a hugging marathon, and social media is sharing the love. I could use a hug right now. Coming up on Daily Blast Live, student after student getting accepted into college. You'll find out why their life-changing news is so special in our Extra Shot interview. And it's Throwback Thursday, and we're kicking it old school with Jane Fonda. You don't want to miss the DBL co-hosts getting their fitness on with retro workouts. That's next.
God, I am just made of questions and watching that Jane Fonda video. But I'm going to keep them to myself a little longer because we've got some top trending stories we're going to hit. Starting with Angelica, we've got some pretty amazing news coming right straight from Disneyland.
That's right, this story is trending on WDWNT.com. Apparently Disneyland World hotels, cruise are offering a one-time big deal today.
Amazing.
So, yeah, they're offering, it's a variety of discounts starting with 20% off and higher, but apparently they rarely offer this, so if you want to do it, now's the time.
Yeah, so, and we can put this link on our Facebook page, can we not?
Yes.
So we can get it. So it's Disneyland, Disney World, and cruises, which is actually pretty amazing because I know as a kid, we had to save up for a long time to be able to go to those, to Disney World and land, and so if you have been saving pennies to go, maybe check out the deal, and you can go sooner than you maybe thought, okay? Next up, Shakara, hello.
Hey, Jen, hello, happy New Year.
I feel like you prepped me saying we have something about healthy food that we're making healthier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will
this is trending
assess.
from Daily Mail today. One of the Harley Street nutritionists, Rhiannon Lambert, she has a new book coming out, and she says there's some ways that you can kind of pimp your toast a little bit to make it healthier.
Pimp your toast.
So she suggests adding nut butter and crushed seeds to your banana toast to make it a little more healthier.
And these actually look like chia seeds. People don't know that chia seeds are actually a really high protein and high in fiber, which is great for digestion.
And then for avocado toast, she suggests adding beans or egg or smoked salmon to avocado toast to kind of pimp that.
It's a nice application of protein, which I like. And anytime protein goes in any of your meals, it's going to help rev up your metabolism. So I like that idea for her.
There we go.
Those are my two. Although I have to tell you, a Jen Wiederstrom 101 goal rule is if you have a goal in mind and you're trying to drop some body fat, I do not want you putting carbohydrates, aka toast, with any kind of fat, aka avocado or peanut butter. It's two fuel sources at the same time. You're going to get too much at once. So split it up if you have a goal in mind. Otherwise, party on. All right, finally, we're kind of taking a left turn on this story.
Weird random.
With photography.
Yes.
Couture.
Wow. Jen.
I'm not a model. Get off the camera off me. There we go.
But not me. This photographer, Bella Kotak, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She's taking these photos of women. They look like fairy tale women. That's it.
I want to
Bye.
be that.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only trending news and entertainment show bringing you the latest stories as they happen live. And since it's Throwback Thursday, we're going to celebrate with 3 of our favorite retro workouts. Take it away, Tori Schulman.
All right, thank you, Erica. That's right. It is the new year, and everyone is looking for a trendy new workout, but we're going to show you right now, right, Sam?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
We're going to show you 3 of our favorite throwback retro workouts that still work. So let's get in the mood with some what? Olivia Newton.
Yeah.
John. Hit it, girl. We're going to do jumping jack. Oh. Wait, hold on, yes. Hold on.
I'm Mike Patton.
And 1, 2, and side bend. 1, 2, back again. 1. We're doing great. So that video got everyone in the 80s moving, you know what I mean? And we're moving too. You at home also, put on your cool leg warmers, your cool stuff. We look cool, don't we? And now, celebs are showing off their retro workouts. Even Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. Take a look. Classic calisthenics were made popular back in the day by Jack LaLanne.
Yes.
Here he is!
Good. 2 and 3.
So you guys are gonna step.
1. Keep your head up. 2. Head up a little higher, students. That's it. Round and round.
Great. So Jack, J-Lo, and A-Rod have inspired us. Al, Sam, I meant Al, Sam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep. Music, please.
All right.
We're gonna do a step, regular step. Now we're gonna add a little bit of this. I like flavor. You can dance, it's okay. Bring it up, bring it down, guys. Bring it up, bring it down. Great job, guys. Bring it up. Now, ready? Maybe a clap. Say me, 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 me. All right, great job, guys, but we can't do a retro workout without the one, the only, Jane Fonda. Watch this. Oh, I need this thing.
I want one. Good bust.
Okay, Jane Fonda revolutionized the way we exercise, so let's try it. Music, please. Great. We want to do a little bit. We're going to squeeze. I obviously need to work a little harder. Now, for the ladies, you must increase your bust.
Oh my God, I used to say that in junior high.
You must.
I must.
You must.
I must increase my bust. I swear to God, I used to do this.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Woo! All right, guys. Give yourselves a white boss. Let's give yourselves a pat on the back. Great job.
Good job by you.
Good job. All right, that was our final throwback Thursday workout was inspired by a true hero, Suzanne Summers. Take a look.
Every single time you squeeze Thigh Master, you strengthen and tone right where you need it.
Okay.
All right, well, this Thigh Master inspired a million knockoffs, including this one. But you can still buy Suzanne's originals in stores and online. Let's try it one more time. Music, please. All right. Great job, guys. Great job.
Yes.
Great job. Great job. Great job, guys. Great job at home.
Oh, I'm out of breath. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment.
Ooh, that's quite the performance, guys. And speaking of performances, the Recording Academy announced the first set of performers for the 2018 Grammy Awards. Rapper Childish Gambino will make his Grammy debut. He's also nominated for 5 awards, and other nominees performing include country group Little Big Town, Pink, and of course... That's right, Lady Gaga. She'll perform a song off her new album, Joanne. The show will be hosted by James Corden in New York City on January 28th. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. Daily Blast Live loves to spotlight people doing great things. Erica Cobb, tell us what's coming up.
I knew we were live, I just didn't know it was Saturday night. Well, a Louisiana high school student went viral for this video the moment he learns he's going to Harvard. We talked to the people who helped him make this happen and many others.
Oh, God, I love that, guys. I have to just tell you, I've seen a glimpse of this next heart thread. It's going to change your world. I want to take a minute to address our probably what I would say is the best fitness segment we've ever done on Daily Blast Live. So big kudos to Tori, Sam, and Al. But all joking aside, you know, what I love is that we really did pay tribute to fitness greats. If you look at Jack LaLanne, he is one of the first people that brought the idea of calisthenics and raising your heart rate up well before like the Arnold Schwarzenegger did in the bodybuilding days in the 70s. So Jack LaLanne is really the forefounder of movement. And then you look at Jane Fonda and as well as Suzanne Summers. What they did is they allowed fitness on the daily and being a part of your life to be cool. I think if you look at statistically, so many years ago, even back in the Schwarzenegger days, like in the early 70s and 60s, never were there like hotel gyms, right? Never was it cool to have like a weight room set there. But as time has gone on, now obviously because of the Jack LaLannes, the Suzanne Summers, they were inspiring to the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, who were inspiring to now our fitness greats like myself. And now there's a workout fitness center as like a staple in every fitness center and every resort. Obviously, it's a big part of our lives now as a community. So I thought it was great, and I loved it, even though through fun, we really got to honor those 4 founders. Four founders? Is that the right word I want to say? 4 fathers. I was going to say founding fathers of fitness, but there's a lot of women there. But the good news is, DBL Nation, we're friends, and I can mess up, and you still know exactly what I'm talking about. So that being said, listen, we're still in the first week of the new year. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to check the YouTube and Facebook comments right now. Are there any questions that you have on different movement, different meals? I know right now in this next segment we're going to, we've got the heart threads, but if there's any questions that came up with you during the hour about the healthier foods to drive through or the kind of things you can do to kind of stay on track, I think that's really great. And the other things I want to also honor you, everyone's taking a lot with the fitness in the kitchen workouts in the new year. Please don't overlook your sleep and water regimen. Those are 2 pillars of health that you need to hit. So it doesn't matter how well you're eating and how much you're working out. If you're not resting consistently and you're not hydrating consistently, you're not going to hit your goal, whether that's weight gain, weight loss, strength gain, stamina, okay? I'll be looking at your comments.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the extra shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. We were all thrilled for a Louisiana student whose recent acceptance into Harvard went viral. Remember this?
Or not.
That was Ayrton Little, and that was no fluke. 100% of TM Landry College prep students go to college. Take a look. TM Landry College prep founders Michael and Tracy Landry join us now. Hello, guys. This is amazing. Now, you have a no-frill school, and these kids are not rich, yet you have a 100% graduation rate and a 100% college acceptance rate. Michael, what is your key to success?
I think our key to success comes down with family and high expectations. We tell students from day one, you're going to be successful and you're going to go to college, and not just in college, but we're going to make sure that you go through college.
We understand that there's no sports at TM Landry. Why that?
We like to say at school, why play for the team when you can own the team? Let's put everyone on a one-track mind, and that was education.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love that. Tracy, I have to ask you this question. You know, the videos that your students get in their dream schools, not only is inspiring, but it makes me emotional to see it. Has this attention brought resources to your school?
It has, probably not as much as we need. We had one instance right before Christmas where we weren't sure how we would pay the instructors. We prayed about it over the night. When we got to school, we had one of the students go to the mailbox, and there was a check for $10,000 from someone who read an article on our school and said to use it for our most pressing need. So prayers answered, and we were able to pay the teachers.
Well, I'd love to hear that, and I'd like to do my part. I'll be sending you $5,000 today by myself, just and on behalf of
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
That's not for me.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Tracy and Michael Landry, thank you so much, and congratulations on the life-changing work that you're doing at your school. Clearly, you have inspired us all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Go to tmlandrycollegeprep.org to make a donation to the school. And as we go to a break, keep sending your weather videos to us, like this cute dog playing in the snow from our DBL Nation.
Promotional consideration.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us during the break. Singing Mary on YouTube wanted to know how Lawson liked his first big boy haircut. She must have seen it online and thought it looked great.
Yeah, he looked. You know what? It's so weird. So he didn't get that much cut off, but he got his bangs cut.
He had a haircut.
And he looks different though.
No, little man now.
Yeah,
right?
he looks different, but I don't know if he feels insecure about it because it's kind of like
Do you look at him like this every time? It looks so different.
It's just weird. It's just weird because it's not him. You know, I'm used to like his hair growing in so gradually. I mean, after I see him for a day or two, it'll change. But his bangs are cut, and it's like a little trim on the side. But it just he looks like a little man.
Little man.
You know what I mean? Little sweet up man. So yeah, it's cute. It's super cute.
Well, that's great. Singing Mary, hope that helped. If you guys have any more questions for any of these guys, let us know, and we'll address them during the commercial breaks.
And I also got a haircut, Singing Mary. No one addressed that.
You look like a little man too. Oh, by the way, winner of hour 2, they're going to announce it on broadcast. But Brianna Alexander, congratulations, Brianna Alexander. You won hour 2. You've got a #Genius T-shirt coming your way, and you'll get some accolades on broadcast. So stick with us, and we'll see you guys in the next hour.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. I think we need to take a moment here and just really, Al, I know you don't like attention on yourself, but wow, what an inspiring moment. It makes me want to do more. Yeah. I know our DBL Nation is chiming in right now. They want to be able to do more. In fact, a lot of people asking where to donate. You can go to tmcollegeprep.org to donate, and people want to pay it forward.
There it is. Wonderful. Please
Al
do
Jackson.
God's work, so let's help him out.
Yeah,
oh, Al, wow.
He is
I love
awesome.
it. That is raw. That is real. And the winner of the trivia game is Brianna Alexander. Congrats.
Congrats, Brianna.
Woo! Stories never stop. We don't either. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. All right.
Good.
Cool.
Hey guys, so that last segment, Shakara, our digital producer, lined up that guest, and what can these people do if they want to also donate like now?
You guys can go to tmlandrycollegeprep.org. The school is in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, not too far from Lafayette, Louisiana. Again, that website is tmlandrycollegeprep.org. Check them out. Once again, that school sends all of its students to college.
They really are an amazing place. We found them like we said a couple weeks ago with the first group of kids, and then he told us all of his classmates got in. And it was just so impressive.
The videos just kept pouring in, one after one after one.
So we're going to put that link in the comments, and it's also going to be posting it later. But if Al inspired you and you have a little despair, this school's doing some great things for these kids, so they'd appreciate your help. But that was a great job. You did a great job. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So guys. So we're moving into hour 3, which means one more chance for you to win a #Genius T-shirt, and one more chance for Al to be King Smarty Pants.
That's right.
So go to dailyblastlive.com if you have not already, and just open up the app, or click Vote Now. So open up a new tab on your laptop, or go on your phone, or on your iPad or mobile device, and open up dailyblastlive.com. Just tap Vote Now, and then stay tuned. In about 40 minutes or so, 5 new questions will come up. Your last chance today to be a genius and to see who is going to beat Tori out of her crown. I'm hoping she doesn't gain it again. I'm hoping Al takes it, mainly because she hasn't taken it off since she won it, and that's disturbing. So let's help take Tori back to reality and have Al win. All right, guys, thanks. We'll talk to you in a bit.
It's Thursday, December 4th, and this is Daily Blast Live. DBL has everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Crazy cold weather called a bomb cyclone is pummeling the East Coast, and city and state officials are declaring states of emergency. We'll keep you up to date on the latest breaking news.
Matt Lauer has reportedly been armchair quarterbacking the Today Show, sending critiques to producers. I'm sorry, what? How do you feel Hoda and Savannah are doing?
Before you hit the drive-thru, don't miss our list of the healthiest foods at fast food restaurants. You'll be shocked at what you can eat without the guilt. That's next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 4th, and we're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now. Let's get started with the top 5 trending stories happening right now. I'm going to toss it down to my boy, Jeff Schroeder.
Sam Shocker, looking good in that hub. I love it. All right, guys, we are live, and I'm here with radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom. Welcome back, Jen. And pop culture guru Tori Shulman. I'm Jeff Schroeder, and we're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team is in our studio, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And happening right now, guys, a deadly storm is hammering the East Coast. A nightmare commute for people braving the blizzard. Cars getting stuck in the snow. The snowplows are struggling to even keep up with all the weather, and highways left deserted as millions of people are forced to stay home. You can't even see the roads in some places.
Wow.
And airports like that, look at that. And airports across the country obviously are also struggling. So let's get get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the latest. Kelly, it's going to get worse than this, right?
It is. Right now, we've got blizzard conditions all along the East Coast, forcing school districts to close and some of the world's busiest airports to completely shut down. Let's take a live look from New Jersey right now. You can see the snow is coming down and there are strong wind gusts. Those blizzard conditions are there. JFK has suspended all flights and it's having a ripple effect on airports across the country. I want to let's keep going. I want to show you a look at FlightAware's misery map. You can see New York City, it is completely in red. At least 3,000 flights have been canceled today, and they expect that it's only going to get worse. I'm keeping an eye on it for you guys. Back to you.
Wow. Thank you, Kelly. And again, guys, we are live. And of course, as Kelly just mentioned, this bomb cyclone battering the Northeast is only going to get worse, like she says, as it moves up the coast. And thank you to our DBL Nation for giving us their view of the storm like this from a viewer in Long Beach, New York. Look at that wind's crazy over there. Oh my gosh. And this viewer in Massachusetts, snow is covering the entire neighborhood. It kind of looks pretty, but it's cold and scary.
If you're not there, yeah.
And check out this time-lapse video from Christopher in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is just his back porch, and watch how the snow just piles up on there.
Look at that table. You can see it grow.
Yeah, just growing up there. So, also, the Patriots just tweeted this video saying no days off.
Wow.
But needless to say,
today?
Well, they were outside, but needless to say, they're heading inside now.
Yeah, okay.
But they didn't take the day off. They didn't take the day off. So, man, that Belichick knows how to crack that whip.
He's wearing just a hoodie still.
He is. The cutoff hoodie. The cutoff hoodie. And people wonder why they win every single year.
I know.
You know what I mean?
This is go time. You know, it's, do we want to move on to the media?
No.
You know, listen, most of us are from Chicago. Tori's from D.C. Snow doesn't bother me, even cold temperatures. What starts to get to me is when the heat and the electricity start to go out. Because, I mean, my mom's got more peanut butter and canned goods and had, like, our dry storage that will last us, like, I feel like a year. It's when the temperature starts to go down and the heat can't keep up that I'm getting worried about.
Yeah, so as a reminder, again, check on your sick, shut-in, elderly. And locate your 800 numbers so that you're able to call if your heat gets shut off because of it getting shut off. No one should be without heat right now.
And also, just a real shout out, if you see an animal outside, they don't even think about it, don't even question it, call someone. They've already passed away from being frozen solid. I'm sorry to be graphic, but I love the animals and I need them taken care of. So please call if you see them stranded.
Well, check in on your pets, check in on the elderly, check in on your friends. And right now, let's check in with meteorologist Keith Carson, who's out in the blizzard conditions right now in Rockland, Maine. Keith.
Welcome to Rockland, Maine, halfway up Maine's coastline, where we're in the middle, the teeth, if you will, of this blizzard. Even by New England standards, there's been some gnarly bands of snow coming in off the Gulf of Maine. They have a convective nature to them, and they've been throwing down 2 to 3 inches an hour. It's not the snow, though. We can deal with that. It's the winds that we're concerned about as this storm continues to strengthen. It's pulling winds in from the north-northeast, 50 miles an hour up to 60 to 65 miles an hour on the gust. That could be just enough to cause some power outages, which would be a real problem because this weekend we could be as cold as 15 to 20 degrees below zero by Sunday morning. I'm Keith Carson in Rockland.
Wow. All right, thanks, Keith. And we want to share more videos from our DBL Nation, so let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. DBL Nation has been making the most of the storm and sending us winter weather videos all day. Here are some of our favorites. In Rhode Island, our viewer Emily decided to use her snowboard instead of a car to navigate the side streets of Providence, taking this video along the way. And biker Robert Vargas in New Jersey may not have landed his bike trick like he was hoping, as you see right now, but he did manage to make this perfect snow angel. Jen, this one is for you over in New York. These guys aren't going to let a little winter weather get in the way of a workout, hitting the gym outside and working on those squats. Send us your photos and videos, and please stay safe out there. Back to you.
Wow.
Thanks, Raquel. Jen, you don't approve of that working out in that weather.
I'd like to see how long that workout actually lasted. It was just for the gram.
Are you calling BS on that workout?
I am calling. Their form was too good. They weren't tired at all.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Welcome back, Jen. Welcome back.
Sorry.
A for effort.
All right, also trending right now, U.S. Olympic skating officials are firing back about a possible Olympic boycott. On Monday, Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted that if North Korea goes to the Winter Olympics, the U.S. will not, essentially calling for a U.S. team boycott. Now the U.S. figure skating president says, quote, they shouldn't be playing politics with this. I think they need to be careful saying things like that because these athletes have worked so hard to get there. And I mean, I'll start off by saying I agree. You know, I think they should keep politics out of this. These people work their whole entire lives for this moment, and to boycott it because of some terrorist that wants people to do things like this, I think, for me personally, I would go.
And just because it's been used in our nation's history to be used as kind of a political power play, that doesn't mean we should do it again now.
And the Olympics, just so you guys are clear, was meant to actually not be a political thing. The whole idea was that we put
bring people
politics
together.
aside and athletes, not politicians, come together in ancient Greece and fight for the right of the body. And to have it become more political is actually against what the Olympics
So should it be left up to the athlete?
I think so.
Well,
I think so.
I would really like to see our politicians boycott the utilization of Twitter. It doesn't seem as though anyone else is getting these memos, and people are just kind of rogue tweeting. Shouldn't the Olympic team or people know about this before Senator Graham goes off?
This is why Cobb's on our panel. I love it.
But it's great. It's great.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's just strange to me.
Yeah,
that,
you have to be the one. Like, Lindsey Graham is fine. You know, like him or not, but he's kind of going rogue here, and it makes no sense to me.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. The winter storm is bringing more than ice and snow. It's bringing sales too. Yeah! And who better to say that than comedian Al Jackson has the hookups coming in hot.
Erica, that was an awesome point. But this is why you watch DBL, because we have so many cool deals that'll warm you up during this blizzard. First up, you guys, we got boots and coats to keep you warm. That's right, Eastern Mountain Sports is having a huge sale where men's snow boots are going for $75. They were originally $150. I can do that math, that's half off. And women's feather pack jacket is going for 30% off for only $99. So grab that and make sure you warm up. Or if you want to find a nice warm room, how about a staycation? You could score a free night at the Colonnade in Boston. They're basically basing their rates for Friday off the temperature. If it drops below 0, so does your bill. The room is free. And finally, if you want to escape the cold, JetBlue's got a 2-day sale for you. That's right. You can go to Pittsburgh and go down to Fort Lauderdale, a little warmer. And you can do that for $39. That's basically free. Or if you're really greedy and you're already in Fort Lauderdale and want to go to the Bahamas to get a little warmer, you can do that for $64. So why not? What's up, DBL Nation? What are you going to do to ride out this storm? Let us know. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Al. I love that.
I like the idea about a hotel basing it off the temperature.
Yeah,
so if it's minus something degrees, it's
you get money for going there?
Yeah, but you'd have to cook and clean yourself.
Whatever.
Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Sam Shocker, what do we got coming up?
Well, still no Powerball winner. Sorry, I am pumping here. What we've got to do. We'll tell you how much is up for grabs the next go around. Plus, Matt Lauer just can't let go. How he still is haunting his ex-coworkers even after getting canned. Come on now, Matt. We're celebrating National Trivia Day later in the show, and we want you to play along.
There's something special about it. Want to find out what it is? You got to stick around.
Hey guys, I'm here with Al. Lots going on. For those of us watching in Colorado, we've got a report that shots are fired, prompting a lockdown at the Colorado State Capitol. We're going to bring you the latest on that. Kelly's running around right now working on that. We hope everyone is okay. Al, we're going to be doing a segment later in the hour about a school that you were very generous in donating to. And I just want to let you know in the last hour, you inspired a couple of DBL Nation members to also donate, including Shirley DuBose Taft.
I know Shirley.
Yes, I know Shirley well. We love Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley. Appreciate
big
you.
Big heart on Shirley. So, so what really? I mean, you were a school teacher. It really hit you, obviously. So.
It did. It was just emotional because it's so to do what they're doing and to do it with no budget, just doing it with smoke and mirrors, doing it out of sheer love,
isn't it?
I mean, think about how many times they probably looked at their budget and was like, we literally we can't pay the teachers. And they somehow persevered. And you think about all these kids that are
the success rate of this school is insane, and you're going to see it in the story. 100%, and the schools they get into are through the roof. These principals are so doing something right, and to think of schools that have much bigger budgets doing much less success rate is really, it's kind of shocking. I mean, this is really how you do it.
Let's get back to work. And I think what I like is they don't have any sports. And when I'm over in Europe, I look at a lot of my friends that go to school over there.
It's not.
Honestly, I feel terrible saying this. You need to exercise, but for regular people, like everybody in this room that are going to grow up and be adults, sports is a huge waste of time, especially for young black people that need to get out there and start preparing for their real career.
Yeah,
so,
no, exactly.
And I just want to say, I'll be posting my picture of my check In 2 hours.
Oh.
We'll take a break and then we're going to chase.
I love it, man. He's a good guy, man. So, guys,
the lockdown has been lifted.
the lockdown has been lifted in Colorado, guys. For those of you watching in Denver, lockdown has been lifted, which is good news. But we'll bring you more in the next break. So stay with us in the broadcast, and we'll have more. Thanks. Thanks.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you are watching. And we're listening to you. It's time for our fifth host, where you and all your comments are part of this discussion. All right, guys, let's get right to it, because changes are coming to Disney World hotels, and it's something that many hotels are already doing. So let's check it out.
You won't see those do not disturb signs at a handful of Disney World hotels anymore. The signs will now say, "Room occupied." It's all in the name of safety. While this comes in the wake of the massacre at the Mandalay Bay Hotel in Las Vegas, Disney wouldn't say whether that shooting prompted this policy change. They're not the first to do this. Hilton and several Las Vegas hotels are already implementing it.
And you, as our fifth host, obviously had a lot to say during our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show, so let's get right to it. Jen, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I'm going to read this first tweet. It's from 49er King Cap. He tweeted, "This seems like a bad idea, Walt Disney World. Don't your guests deserve privacy?" You know, and I kind of read that, and I thought immediately, of course, I agree with you, but then I thought, but God, as a guest, I deserve safety as well.
Good point.
So I appreciate the effort and they're making to create more safety.
It's a great point.
It's tough. We have another one, Erica?
Yes, Annie Bloom's DBL take. "I support Disney's new policy, especially since so many families are bringing young children." Again, with the safety, my only thing was shortly after the Vegas massacre, my husband and I were in Vegas, and I had the strangest thing happen where I opened the door and a woman who worked for the hotel kind of like forced her way in to talk about a conversation we could have had when she was still inside, and I kind of had a sensitivity to it. One, because my husband was in the shower, but two, I also acknowledged the fact that it was probably a security issue, because we do tend to barricade ourselves in the hotel. We take lots of naps.
Lots of naps. That's all good.
Yeah.
That's like,
Let's get one more.
It's a different world, and I think you have to appreciate that. Delaney 31 says, quote, "Sometimes a do not disturb sign is placed on the door because a child is sleeping in or a baby is taking an afternoon nap, especially at Disney. Now, if they're really concerned, set up a screening process, but I'd rather sleep in or have a baby nap." Again, just really piggybacking off of what Jen said, I would rather that, but at the end, I'd rather be safe. And they are saying we are allowed to come in at least once daily. And I love privacy, but I don't have a problem with this. This is a business, and they are allowed to come in and out of the hotel.
Maybe that's the way to do it. Say once daily, we know we're going to come in.
Exactly.
Let us know if you're in there.
I don't have a problem with that.
And none of you guys have a baby, so I don't know about coming. I want the safety too. I want the safety too. We want to thank all of our fifth hosts. That's you guys. We can't do this without
Thank you.
So join the conversation every day during and after on Facebook Live and YouTube Live pre-show. All right, right now, comedian Al Jackson, you got something coming in hot, don't you, Al?
I do, man. We have a strange new food trend. I think we need to check it out. Move over, Cronuts. It's time for some crow sushi, y'all. That's right. This is a new twist on the croissant, and it's coming in, literally coming in hot. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's sushi wrapped in a croissant. It started in a bakery in San Francisco, and we had some time to make some ourselves, so why don't you take a look?
Crow sushi. There's raw fish in here.
Oh.
How does one get the sushi in the croissant?
I like it.
I guess it tastes okay. Is it shrimp?
I don't hate it. Now I hate it.
I love it.
I wouldn't eat it again, but I'm not going to throw it away.
All right. Well, I'm in. Jeff is in. Looks like Ebony's kind of in. So we need to know, DBL Nation, do you think this sounds good? I don't know if I'm going to eat this You know, cameraman Rob will. Rob, have
Yeah, Rob. No.
No to the...
He says
All right,
no.
well, back to you guys.
I know, Rob loves everything, our camera guy. Daily Blast Live is all about news as it's happening in trending news. Tori.
The surprising reason why more and more millennials are depressed. Parents, are you noticing a change? Plus, as A-list actresses vow to wear black at the Golden Globes, why others are choosing to go a different direction and say bye-bye, bye-bye to the backside freeze at the hospital. Comedian Al Jackson sounds off on the new and improved hospital gown. Stay with us.
Hey guys, we are back with the top trending stories of the hour here, and Connor has a really interesting burger. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this is actually trending right now on Twitter. The Jaguars are celebrating their first NFL appearance, playoff appearance since the year 2000, with some teal-colored foods. So this weekend during their playoff game in Jacksonville, they will be serving teal-colored burgers, ice cream, and beer.
Wow, so if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, and you survive the cold weather, you can eat artificially colored food all week. That'll be exciting. Harvard, what is going on, Kelly? They just released this on Twitter, right?
Yeah, so Harvard rarely tweets, so this is actually a pretty rare exception, but they're talking about the snowstorm and a lot of closures happening in the East Coast, and a study that came out in 2012 found that it's actually more detrimental to not have snow days. So actually requiring kids to go to class is more detrimental on their education because you have to consider they put slack days in the schedule that you could take breaks on, so when certain kids can't make it to class, they're actually missing out on the opportunity to have equal education.
So all you kids at home on the snow day today, remember that Harvard said that snow days are good for your health. So remember to tell mom and dad that. Snow days are actually good for your health. That comes from Harvard. So use that to your advantage.
And as always, keep sending us videos of your snowy times. We
Yeah.
want to see from the DBL Nation.
And please stay warm, guys, as we said before. It's freezing out there. Be safe. Oh, Brett, what is going on with The Bachelor and all the Laurens?
So it's not exactly The Bachelor, but my story relates to it. Dating experts are saying dating multiple people at once is becoming the norm, and I feel like that's kind of what happens in The Bachelor.
That is. I think we can blame The Bachelor directly for that. So seeing multiple people, is that really a new thing? I mean, unless you're going steady like that, dated reference?
They're just saying it's mostly because the online dating apps and people are trying to meet multiple people at once. Yeah, so I mean, it's not like seriously dating multiple people at once.
It's not like thruples, people. We're just saying on the dating scene, you're just kind of dating multiple people to get a feel.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Casting
play
the
field.
Yeah, play the field, cast a wide net, and try to figure out what type of person you want to date. So
it's multitasking.
Yeah, it's not frowned upon in this day and age to kind of go on a couple dates with multiple different people.
It's multitasking. It's very efficient, I think. Let us know what you guys think, though. If you're seeing someone casually and they're seeing somebody else like on Saturday night, does that make you upset? Let us know. Hashtag DBLTake at info@dailyblastlive.com or on our social platforms.
All about breaking news, trending topics, and entertainment. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he can find on the internet with a little help from Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica. That's right. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off, with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Man, how are you?
Good, brother. Good. You ready to dive right into this?
Yeah, we're easing into 2018, feeling ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
This week in Ozzy and Jack's world tour, the pair headed to Alaska for some father-son time, but Ozzy sneaks away for a little FaceTime with his true love, Al. Check this out.
Rocky, hello, baby. Look what I got for you, Rock. It's me. Dogs are not dumb animals. We're the dumb animal. Rocky! Rocky boy! It's the best thing I've ever had in my life. All right, Bob. I absolutely love him.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
How do you not love him? You know, and Jeff, they say that you can't teach a dog new tricks, but you can hopefully teach it how to decline phone calls. It's good to see that Ozzy's transition into a wizard is happening. And honestly, I felt worse for the dog. I mean, I haven't seen a dog that embarrassed since our own Tori Showman put bow ties on her.
Beautiful. All right, Al, moving on. To stick to those 2018 fitness goals, this man made working out a family affair.
All right. See, I like this because first he starts with the baby. It's like the Lion King if it took place in a shed. This one is like he wants to lift his wife, and any married man knows it's like, look, if you say you're going to lift her, you better do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your wife wants to be known as honey, not a back-breaking workout. I just love because this should be at the top of their wedding cake. I do like that there's some chivalry there.
I like it.
You know, it's like, could you lift Jordan?
Yes.
There you go.
That's the answer.
Let's go to the last one.
All right, Al, a new hospital gown is designed to be more patient-friendly and offers full coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here it is, Al.
See, yeah, it covers the backside, and I'm like, that's the best thing about being in the hospital is that being able to get a little air back there. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I like my cheeks like I like my hash browns at the Waffle House. I like them brown and toasty. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we should maybe try it out here. Let's see, Jeff.
Al, it's a little drafty, man. Zip me up. I like the old gowns. I'm old school.
Where are your pants, man? This is daytime.
Al, you're not the only funny one, Al. That's Al Jackson, everybody. That's Al Sounds Up. Digital producer Brett Forrest with some big Powerball news. Brett.
Yes, still no winners in the Powerball or Mega Millions jackpots. The Mega Millions has risen to an estimated $445 million. That drawing is tomorrow, and Saturday's Powerball is at an estimated $550 million. Both jackpots are likely to increase. Cha-ching. Back to you, Jeff.
Cha-ching's right, Brett. I'm getting me a ticket. It's National Trivia Day, so go to Facebook Live to find out if you know the answer to this question. Do you know what a Geiger counter is used to detect? And go to dailyblastlive.com and to play along in our Trivia Showdown. That's coming up next.
Promotional consider.
Guys, so the question was, do you know what a Geiger counter is used to detect? And the answer is radiation. So if you got that question and you think you know quite a bit about quite a lot of things, you should join us for our Trivia Showdown happening in the next break. So go to dailyblastlive.com, click Vote Now, and in about 2 minutes, questions are going to come up. Tap your phone, tap your device, or hit your mouse on your laptop, and soon you will be able to compete with everyone in the DBL Nation and possibly win a prize. So stick with us; it's coming up. Kelly's going to give you some updates on what is going on with the weather.
Yep, but we do know, I did want to let you guys know about the Colorado State Capitol. That lockdown has been lifted. We're still waiting for more information on that, but the good news there is it has been lifted. I'm watching the weather. I'll keep you updated. Here's a look at Boston right now. It is bad news there, and I've got some crazy video that I actually just got in. I'd love to save it for the show, but tune in the next half hour, and I will be showing that to you. It's not a good situation there. We're thinking of everyone there. If you've got any pictures and can safely take some pictures or video, feel free to send them in to us, but of course we want you to stay safe and stay warm. And yeah, just let us know what you're seeing out there. All right, bye guys. See you soon.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's National Trivia Day, and to celebrate, Jeff Schroeder's got a trivia showdown. That's right.
All right, guys, that's right. Thanks, Sam. It's going to be a fun day today because it's a battle between comedian Al Jackson and his opening act, Tori Shulman. Yeah! All right, take a play along. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap on Vote Now. Questions will appear on your device. Did you like that one, Tori?
No, I didn't.
It's always nice when I get to sing, Tori. The winning viewer will win a DBL #Genius shirt. Pretty good. You guys just win a crown. Don't worry about it. But question one, are you guys ready at home?
Yes.
You guys ready in studio?
Yes.
All right, don't worry about the buzzer.
Hands
behind your back. I'm going to look at this. Okay. Question one, which country was the Caesar salad invented in? Wait till I'm done with all three. Was it Greece? Was it Rome? Or was it Mexico?
I'm saying Rome, Hail Caesar.
Good guess, but it's wrong.
I'm gonna go with Greece.
Good guess, but it's wrong. The correct answer is Mexico.
What?
Mexico is the correct answer.
People agree with
All right, guys, you were 14:59. We got a lot of game left. Here we go. Who discovered penicillin? Is it Louis Pasteur, Alexander Fleming, or Jonas Salk?
I'm gonna go with Dr. Fleming.
And you would be correct. There's the correct answer. Dr. Fleming. Louis Pasteur, he threw me off. What did Louis Pasteur do?
He did the milk, pasteurized milk. And Salk did vaccine for polio.
Wow, if I had bonus points, I would give them to you, but we don't. Okay. Moving on. Who is the second man to walk on the moon? Is it John Glenn, Buzz Aldrin, or Alan Shepard?
Oh.
You got it, Tori.
Is it Buzz Aldrin?
Tis is.
It is!
It is, and let's see where our viewer total's at right now. Viewer 1702 is in the lead. All right, guys, we still have 2 questions left. Who won the 2016 Best Actor for the Oscars? Is it Casey Affleck, Eddie Redmayne, or Leonardo DiCaprio?
I think it's Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea.
You'd be wrong.
I'm going to go with Eddie Redmayne.
Ow. You'd be wrong as well. It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Revenant?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Say The
Leo.
Departed.
You're about to depart. Oh, no, you're not. It's still 1-1. And viewer 1702, you're still in the lead. This is the last question, guys. Here we go. This is big for in studio and for you guys at home. Our last question. Which pop star played 27 different instruments on their debut album titled For You? Don't do it yet. Is it Prince? Is it Neil Young?
Get her hand.
Or is it Sting?
Prince.
For the win! For the win, and Al, you got this beautiful crown, buddy.
So pretty.
Oh, no. Don't worry, Al, that's your prize. But more importantly, who's the winner at home? Viewer 1702, still on top from the beginning. I like that. Got anything you want to say, Al?
I just want to you were a worthy opponent,
Thank
but
you.
you should leave now.
Okay.
More trending stories on our next half hour of Daily Blast Live. Matt Lauer is still making life difficult for his ex-coworkers, and he's not even in the building. All that's coming up next, guys.
Well, guys, what's it like being in the face of genius?
Because I've lost twice.
Well, you won once.
That's trivia's hard.
These are excellent trivia. Can I have one for you?
Please
I asked
do,
in the
please
earlier
do.
show. So Alfred Nobel how did he become famous first? What was he known for inventing?
I'm not going to say the Nobel Peace Prize or the Nobel Prize because that's obviously what you people are going to go to first. Is his name Nobel?
Nobel.
Sounds British, maybe Dutch. No, it's probably Norwegian.
She's buying thinking
Nobel.
time. I love it.
I'm stalling.
Just looking for your face.
Nobel. I know. I'm like, is it science?
Can I give you a hint?
Okay.
The Nobel Peace Prize is founded by him.
I could tell. Okay, so he probably created a treaty.
No guesses?
Did he invent peace?
He actually invented the opposite. He invented dynamite and was obviously made so much money off of it and was so saddened by what he invented, created such destruction, that he created this foundation and has all of his entire foundation going to that.
What a great!
It was in a popper at New Year's and it was my trivia question.
She got it off a Snapple cap, but that's great. No, that's great. That's great.
So yeah, but that's right. So he felt like he wanted to go toward the people that were doing things the world could.
Thank God for National Trivia Day. We learned so much
I've learned
today.
a lot. I learned about Prince knowing 27 instruments.
He's like a savant.
You know, it's like George
I
Harrison.
thought you guys were all going to get that. I thought it was too easy, actually.
That one stung a little. Get it?
Yeah.
Sting was.
That was my vote.
Did you know lobsters had 10 legs off without stirring it?
Now, does this count?
No.
Okay.
Those are
It's
the
5 and
claws.
5.
Little guys. Yeah. We gotta go. Groundbreaking.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. Like right now, we're live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with a breaking news fast blast.
Yeah, Sam, at least 16 people have died in this intense winter weather, and now a huge storm is slamming the East Coast. Right now, they're dealing with snow and wind gusts as strong as a Category 1 hurricane. This is a live look from Boston right now. Officials are asking people to stay home, and you can see why. And check out this video just in showing the flooding in Nantucket. The Coast Guard station there tweeted this video saying that's their front yard. That water is not supposed to be there. More than 8 million people from Virginia to Maine are under blizzard warnings right now, and thousands are without power. I'll keep you guys updated. Back to you, Sam.
Thanks so much, Kelly. Everyone, please stay safe. Now let's get right to Tori Shulman, Jen Wiederstrom, Erica Cobb, and Jeff Schroeder.
All right, thank you so much, Sam Shocker. A lot coming up in this next half hour of Daily Blast Live. We've got the healthiest options at the fast food places you love to eat. Ooh. Plus, it's Throwback Thursday. You do not want to miss our host doing some killer retro workouts and the inside scoop on the Grammy performances. All that, but first, let's get the top trending news. It sounds like Matt Lauer might be having a hard time letting go of the Today Show. The New York Post is reporting that he's been sending notes to producers at his old gig, giving them critiques. And spoiler alert, they're not too happy to hear from him, obviously. And of course, Hoda Kotb has taken his place and the ratings are up. But even she admits he sent her a text. But that one was a congratulations. That one, it wasn't a critique. So how do we feel about Matt critiquing his coworkers,
ex-coworkers? Seems like textbook narcissism. Yeah. There was a belief that he was above everything when he was there, and now that he's gone, there's a belief that he still knows best, and he apparently still thinks that he's America's father figure. We've forgotten about you. Everyone has moved on. No one needs to. We all have a dad. That's how we got here. So
yeah. I'm going to be Captain Unpopular for a second here. I mean, can we address that he was part of the show for 20 years? It's something that he cultivated. He was a big part of growing and expanding, and that perhaps part of his letting go is that this has been a part of his life for so long.
Do you think it's his place? Now, I love that you're taking the other side, but do you think it's his place to critique his ex-coworkers?
Also, I'd agree with you if the ratings went down. The ratings are sky high, so what's the problem? Also, it makes me think he hasn't learned anything. Yeah. If he's really apologetic, then why are you interfering? He said, I need some time away. Well, then take some time away.
Because, Tori, breaking up is hard to do.
You know what? You're right.
Jenny puts
he
it
was
sweetly.
ghosted.
Yeah, he was definitely ghosted. All right, guys, all eyes are on the color choices for the Sunday's Golden Globes. Stars like Eva Longoria are uniting to wear black in protest of sexual harassment in Hollywood. Even men like The Rock are going to wear all black in solidarity. But now People reports there's a backlash as some stars say it's time to wear bright colors, celebrating the newfound power women are starting to see in the entertainment industry. And I totally see that side. I get what the black represents. I would have rather them choose a bright color. But I mean, no matter what, you have to stay together on this topic. You can't pick a bright color.
You want it to look like a team, like a uniform.
Absolutely. Pick a color and go with it.
Yeah, and I think when I read Eva Longoria, she said, I don't want the brightness because it's not about us being stars and all that. We're changing the industry and we're being taken seriously, and black is sort of that color that you wear when you want to be taken seriously. I also say black is a color of mourning, and there's a lot of people that have had trauma and emotional problems, lost their jobs, trust issues, and I think that you've got to allow that to be something that we mourn, and I think this is fair.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't want to take away from, I think victims should be able to express themselves the way that they would like, but they're not dead, and there's new beginnings and there's new life after this. And I would hope that people can look at this as an opportunity to express themselves in a way that it's a new beginning as opposed to a death. The idea of the mourning is what I have a problem with, because there are predatory people out there that will re-victimize over and over again.
But if someone who's been traumatized, this might be a nice gesture to them to say, we feel you. It's an acknowledgement.
But I do worry, let's just say the three of you go to the Golden Globes, you wear black. Right. And I'm like, well, I want to wear this bright yellow color because I'm celebrating the newness or whatever. I hope it's not going to be taken as reflective that I'm not with you guys.
It will. It will,
and that's my only worry of the backlash of people that don't. It's gonna separate versus bring together. So I don't want to speculate negativity, but it is a concern.
Can we get like a pin? Like we all wear a pin?
Yeah.
Or a ribbon of some sort?
I'm all for. I would wear a pin.
Nobody. News right now. It's all about a bombshell book that paints an ugly picture of the president. Is it administration? Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
That's right, Jeff. Just minutes ago, author Michael Wolff tweeted that Fire and Fury will drop tomorrow. Whoa! It was supposed to come out next week, but pre-sales surged to #1 on Amazon overnight, even as the Trump administration is trying to block it. Here are the few of the most jaw-dropping tidbits. Wolff writes that Trump never actually wanted to be president, and Melania cried the night he won, but not tears of joy. Wolff also says the president goes to bed at 6:30 to eat cheeseburgers while watching 3 TVs at the same time, and often rambles and repeats himself in meetings. The White House today called it a book full of lies, but Wolff says he has recorded interviews to back up everything he wrote. Back to you.
So I did a little bit of.
You want to thank Raquel first
Oh,
before
thank
you
you,
get
Raquel.
off on politics?
I'm so sorry. No, what's the reason behind the McDonald's, just to give some context to that, is he's terrified of poisoning, and he's been very vocal. He doesn't let anyone touch his toothbrush. He also strips his own sheets off his own bed, and he only eats McDonald's mostly because of the poisoning fear.
Oh,
so there's a paranoia.
Yeah, I mean, but like with the book, I'd have to believe that this author, that Wolf would have had everything recorded, because he could be, if this is not true what he's written, could you imagine the defamation lawsuit? I mean, that is on his hands.
Well, they're going to sue anyway. They know that, so he got extra backup. Trust me.
And it's it's the #1 pre-seller on Amazon. It's not available yet, but it's the #1 pre-seller.
There's nothing like forbidden fruit, and the fact that the administration is trying to block it is kind of a red flag.
Yes.
This doesn't feel good.
I hope that guy, like he said, he could back up everything he said. You know what I mean?
This is our president we're talking about.
Exactly.
You have to know that what you're saying is legit, and if it is, man, that's going to be a page turner.
Yeah, I mean, we're all going to be interested in reading it, right?
Let's have a book club.
Do they have like a book on tape, maybe?
You can read.
Millennials are more obsessed with perfection than previous generation, and that single-minded focus is leading them to higher rates of depression and anxiety. This comes from a new study in the Psychological Bulletin that examined 42,000 college students over the past 25 years. Experts blame helicopter parenting and social media, among other factors. What do you guys think? Hit us up on our DBL website. And what do you guys think? You think they're dangerous, these millennials now, and they're obsessed with perfection, or you think they're just willing to work harder?
To be honest, social media is really hard. We all grew up, or at least I grew up without social media. I grew up in an analog childhood and a digital adulthood, and I thank God for that. Social media curates only the wins. You see everything is perfect, everything is great. You never see when you don't get the audition or you don't get the perfect picture, and I think that causes a lot of higher expectations you can't live up to.
And people could paint whatever picture they want you to perceive on social media.
But what it's highlighting is the have and the have not. You have this body, I don't have it. You have this many likes, I don't. And I think the trickle down effect is that I feel less, therefore I try less because I feel like I'm capable of less. And I think it's like that they're they're not capable of hard work. They just don't feel like they're capable of success, and so people don't want to try.
Well, it's also giving such an unrealistic expectation. I've been having conversations with women who are like 10, 12 years younger than me, and they don't understand why they're not at the same place that I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why should we be?
Yeah,
I'm 12 years older than you.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's not to take anything away from them. It's just that idea that we're all peers and this is the way that it works. And to see that, at least we're old enough to use social media for inspiration. But to be honest, we all get wrapped up in that warp of like, are we doing enough?
And you want to do it fast, right? Like our generation, this generation now wants it instantly. So if you're not perfect by 25 and on TV or blah, 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 it's not worth it. But that's not the way life works.
It's not. And I don't know if we should judge anybody. There's no perfect way to grow up or anything.
No,
but
for
the audience is
not.
judging, and they said, yes, they need to be 100%. They need to be in 100%.
The perfection.
Yeah, the perfection, 100%. So I mean, it's hard. It's hard growing up now. It's hard growing up when we were coming up. And
are you guys glad though that you didn't grow up with social media?
Yes.
1000%.
Yes.
Me too.
Now that the holidays are over, put your old Christmas cards to use. Comedian Al Jackson has a story coming in hot.
I'm an adult and I'm scared of social media. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to see that. All right, this is cool. This is for everybody out there. Chances are you guys have some old holiday cards just laying around the house, and you may have a random event like a baby shower, birthday party coming up. Let me ask you this. Why not repurpose your old cards? You know what I'm saying? So we have Christmas cards we needed to get rid of. So just watch this.
Didn't have time to get a card for a baby shower, so have yourself a merry little baby shower and a new year filled with peace and lots of sleep. Boop.
I just took an old Christmas card and turned it into an anniversary card. So for two special people on their anniversary. The best gifts are the parents sitting beside you. Love you, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary.
I'm going to recycle my Merry Christmas cards.
Merry Bat Mitzvah. Wishing you a Torah reading.
Mazel tov.
Look, this is trending high on Twitter, so don't blame us, and don't blame us when you get a couple old Hanukkah cards repurposed. So back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Al. Tori, that was genius.
Thank you.
Good work.
Thank you.
Now it's time for our top feel-good stories of the day. Sam Shocker, you have all the videos that are making DBL Nation smile.
You know I do. A mama cheetah at the St. Louis Zoo just made history. She gave birth to the largest cheetah litter ever back in November. Today, we're getting our very first look at the eight cubs, but you can see them in person when they make their public debut in a few months. And speaking of large litters, check out the web quadruplets. These tiny toddlers can't keep their hands off each other. Abigail, Emily, Grace, and Michaela's parents caught them in the middle of a hugging marathon, and social media is sharing the love. And coming up on Daily Blast Live, student after student getting accepted into college. You'll find out why their life-changing news is so special in our Extra Shot interview. And it's Throwback Thursday, and we're kicking it old school with Jane Fonda. You don't want to miss the DBL co-hosts getting their fitness on with retro workouts. That's next.
Hey guys, you don't want to miss that retro workout. But Brooke is here with a news story from Bustle, and thank God it's Puppy Bowl news.
Yes, everyone loves puppies, and the Puppy Bowl, 2018 Puppy Bowl, that's the Puppy Bowl that plays after the Super Bowl on Sunday.
As if you didn't know.
As if you didn't know. Anyway, they've been announced, and their pictures are up. This is from Bustle, if you want to see the full list. There's Team Fluff and Team Rough. So here's a few from Team Fluff. This is Sunny, Stripe. This one's adorable. Sophie. Sophie, I just can't wait. Sam. And then Team Rough. We have Savannah. Sally's Team
Look at
Fluff.
the eyes. It's all
yes.
the eyes.
And Ryder. Ryder has one eye.
Now the Vegas odds are, no, I don't know what the Vegas odds are, but I'm sure Team Rough is favored. So, you know, if you're gonna put your money, I'd put it on Team Rough. And Angelica, this is the most frightening news of 2018 so far. What is it?
Oh my gosh, so this story is trending like crazy right now on Twitter. Justin Bieber is getting his own museum in his hometown of Stratford, Ontario.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
At least it's not the Smithsonian. He's not getting a wing of the Smithsonian. Well, that's good.
It opens next month, February 18th, but if you look at people's comments, it seems as though people are actually really excited about this. Of course, mixed reactions, as with any story. The exhibit will be called Steps to Stardom, and it'll feature kind of a timeline of his whole career.
That's kind of an interesting way to do that. I get that. That's kind of a cool way to take one person's life and dissect it like that.
Yeah,
Let us know what you guys
see how
think.
it does.
Would you pay good money to go to a Justin Bieber museum exhibit? Would you rather see King Tut, or would you rather see Bieber's hair on display? Let us know. Give us your there you go. Give us your hashtag DBL Take in the comments section. Let us know what you guys think, and stick with us because we're gonna have a really funny segment coming up. Also, you guys, a lot of comments about Steve Bannon's book and your reactions. Ellis Walker on YouTube said, "Bring it on, bring on the book." My feeling is, and Tori, back me up on this. I'm concerned that I want to read a book that's written by Steve Bannon. I don't like him, yet the subject is tempting. So what do we do in that case?
I don't have time to tell you.
We don't.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only trending news and entertainment show bringing you the latest stories as they happen live. And since it's Throwback Thursday, we're going to celebrate with 3 of our favorite retro workouts. Take it away, Tori Schulman.
All right, thank you, Erica. That's right. It is the new year, and everyone is looking for a trendy new workout, but we're going to show you right now, right, Sam?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
We're going to show you 3 of our favorite throwback retro workouts that still work. So let's get in the mood with some what? Olivia Newton.
Yeah.
John. Hit it, girl. We're doing jumping jack. Oh, wait, hold on, yes. Hold on.
Mike Paxson.
And 1, 2, and side bend. 1, 2, back again. 1. We're doing great. So that video got everyone in the 80s moving, you know what I mean? And we're moving too. You at home also, put on your cool leg warmers, your cool stuff. We look cool, don't we? And now, celebs are showing off their retro workouts. Even Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. Take a look. Classic calisthenics were made popular back in the day by Jack LaLanne.
Yes.
Here he is!
Good. 2 and 3. You guys are gonna step. 1. Keep your head up. 2. Head up a little higher, students. That's it. Round and round.
Great. So Jack, J-Lo, and A-Rod have inspired us. Al, Sam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Music, please.
All right.
We're gonna do a step, regular step. Now we're gonna add a little bit of this. I like flavor. You can dance, it's okay. Bring it up, bring it down, guys. Bring it up, bring it down. Great job, guys. Bring it up. Now, ready? Maybe a clap. Say me. All right, great job, guys, but we can't do a retro workout without the one, the only, Jane Fonda. Watch this. Oh, I need this thing. I want one. Good bus. Okay, Jane Fonda revolutionized the way we exercise, so let's try it. Music, please. Great, we want to do a little bit. We're gonna squeeze. I obviously need to work a little harder. Now, for the ladies, you must increase your bust.
Oh my God, I used to say that in junior high.
You must.
I must increase my bust. I swear I used to do this.
I don't need to. Woo! All right, guys, give yourselves a white boss. Let's give yourselves a pat on the back. Great job.
Good job by you.
Good job. All right, that was hot. Our final throwback Thursday workout was inspired by a true hero, Suzanne Summers. Take a look.
Every single time you squeeze thigh master, you strengthen and tone right where you need it.
Okay.
All right, well, this Thigh Master inspired a million knockoffs, including this one. But you can still buy Suzanne's originals in stores and online. Let's try it one more time. Music, please. All right. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job, guys. Great job at home. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Force with news at this moment.
Great performance, guys. And speaking of great performances, the Recording Academy announced the first set of performers for the 2018 Grammy Awards. Rapper Childish Gambino will make his Grammy debut. He's also nominated for 5 awards. Other nominees performing include country group Little Big Town, Pink, and of course...
I still feel the blow, but at least I know it wasn't love. It wasn't love.
That's right, Lady Gaga. She'll perform a song off her new album, Joanne. The show will be hosted by James Corden in New York City on January 28th. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
Brett, looking good, my man. All right, a couple weeks ago, we introduced you to a Louisiana high school student. It went viral for this video. This moment he learns he's going to Harvard. We talked to the people who helped make this happen for him and many others.
We are rounding the end to the last hour here, which is very exciting.
I was sitting like this, so I don't think that was
you were
very
just
nice.
talking. You were just talking about this. It's funny how fitness kind of evolved because that one Jane Fonda workout where she's super locking her knees.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Just like there is with science, as you gain more information, you're able to kind of fine-tune the end, the product, right? So, just as like toothpaste has gotten better, the formulation of fitness has improved. I know, because she's very extended. Her head's
Yeah, in 2018, you're like, holy cow, you're locking your legs. But you got to remember, this is a time where there weren't gyms all over the country. People in suburbs weren't going out every night to the gyms in the morning.
Right.
I mean, she really got everyone out.
And she made it cool to move. Like she would definitely have more ballistic movement, which is a fancy word for like static means hold in place, ballistic means kind of like bouncy. So I get it. It's getting your heart rate up. You go into music. You with the community of people.
You're pretending like flash dance with all the chairs in the background.
I mean, well, for God's sakes, the Olivia Newton-John one, the guys in like the crop top shirts.
It was a look.
But like I said, it brought to light people coming together using not just food or drinks or parties to bring people together, but fitness.
Yeah.
And it started again, become cool again. I mean,
in a billion-dollar industry.
Oh my God! And look at how
I was over here, and I saw you go like that, so I went like that. And I was like,
they're like
it's a lot of lip gloss. It's a lot of lip gloss. Which is how we all show up to the gym, right? Completely with
Well,
freshly
I
combed
will
hair.
say I never go to the gym without mascara and lippy.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah, those, and a
Because you
spray
get
of perfume.
recognized. Yeah.
It's just my thing. I gotta have a little something on.
Little zhuzh.
Yeah.
Well, that's but not the pink leotard.
But what's
You
cool
don't-
though,
You don't go full Jane
only
Fonda.
when I dress as American Gladiator for Halloween. But you know what's really been fun, starting then till now, is that fitness has always been a very inclusive platform. And what I liked about then, I think, it's funny. No matter where your ability level is, there's really something for everybody in the fitness world, whether it's weight training or. I know people that still have the Jane Fonda DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even they said that you can literally still buy the Thigh Master if you wanted to purchase it.
Well, I mean, who only went to gyms before Jane Fonda? It was athletes and, weight trainers,
Well, and
moms
by
in
the
middle
way,
America.
that like bodybuilding community of like lift. Oh, we have to go.
Oh, great conversation.
Yeah, that was.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the extra shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. We were all thrilled for a Louisiana student whose recent acceptance into Harvard went viral. Remember this?
Or not.
That was Ayrton Little, and that was no fluke. 100% of TM Landry College prep students go to college. Take a look. TM Landry College prep founders Michael and Tracy Landry join us now. Hello, guys. This is amazing. Now, you have a no-frills school, and these kids are not rich, yet you have a 100% graduation rate and a 100% college acceptance rate. Michael, what is your key to success?
I think our key to success comes down with family and high expectations. We tell students from day one, you're going to be successful and you're going to go to college, and not just in college, but we're going to make sure that you go through college.
We understand that there's no sports at TM Landry. Why that?
We like to say at school, why play for the team when you can own the team? Let's put everyone on a one-track mind, and that was education.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love that. Tracy, I have to ask you this question. The videos that your students get in their dream schools, not only is inspiring, but it makes me emotional to see it. Has this attention brought resources to your school?
It has, probably not as much as we need. We had one instance right before Christmas where we weren't sure how we would pay the instructors. We prayed about it over the night. When we got to school, we had one of the students go to the mailbox, and there was a check for $10,000 from someone who read an article on our school and said to use it for our most pressing need. So prayers answered, and we were able to pay the teachers.
Well, I'd love to hear that, and I'd like to do my part. I'll be sending you $5,000 today by myself, just and on behalf of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's not for me.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Tracy and Michael Landry, thank you so much, and congratulations on the life-changing work that you're doing at your school. Clearly, you have inspired us all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Go to tmlandrycollegeprep.org to make a donation to the school. And as we go to break, more weather video from our DBL Nation. This is from Jeremy from the North End neighborhood of Boston. Wind blowing and snow coming down right now. And one more from Brenda in Littleton, Colorado. I see where this is going. She says, with all the coverage on the East Coast storm, I thought I'd give you a peek at what it looks like from my backyard. It's 46, calm, and not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day. You are such a stinker, Brenda. We'll be right back.
Guys. Oh, we're back. Hey, guys. So we are wrapping up the third hour. But good news, we are going to be doing more trivia in the Access Hour. So a fourth chance to get a #Genius t-shirt. So, and those will be Access questions. So geared towards entertainment and stuff. So if you guys, feel like entertainment, if the pink slice of pie on Trivial Pursuit was your jam, then you're going to want to stick with us on Access, because that's it's going to be where you can really surpass. And we'll see who wins, Tori or Al. I have a feeling when it comes to the entertainment, I don't know, it's a tough one. Al might have an edge there, since he's performing more constantly in the entertainment world. But let us know your comments, though, and more importantly, let us know if you guys are doing okay, if you're in the blizzard area. It's been a long day for the East Coast, so we're kind of curious to see how you guys are all faring. I know Barb just said a little while ago, she's in Massachusetts, there's no wind in sight, and they've already got 11.5 inches. So it's going to be a long night, I think, for most of you. Kelly, what is the forecast for the rest of the night for the
It sounds like it's going to keep coming down, but it is moving farther into the country. But the snow is still coming down, especially in New Jersey right now, Boston. We're seeing lots of coastal flooding, which is the biggest issue in Boston right now. I mean, yeah, it's not a good situation. The water is actually coming into the where people's houses are, and then it's freezing right away. I mean, it's insane.
Jamming up, which is just destroying, ice expands, destroys the roads, destroys the houses, the structures. So where do you think the next wave in America is going to, what states are going to be getting this next?
I would guess, it's going to go up into Canada. Let me blow this up a little bit so you can see it closer. But you can see it, yeah, it's turning because it is a cyclone, so it's turning.
Listen, be safe, guys. We'll talk more.
Stay warm out there.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It was such a great day, Al, and I mean, you really stole our hearts there.
No, man, it had nothing to do with me. It's all about TM Landry. I just love, as a former educator, I just love what they're doing. They put their whole lives on the line, and it worked out great, and we're going to make sure they continue on.
You're good people, my
You've
man.
inspired our DBL Nation, Al, because Shirley Taft from YouTube said, I just made my donation to TM Landry College Prep in honor of my love and appreciation for Al Jackson.
And again, guys, if you guys want to donate, it's tmlandrycollegeprep.org. And also,
and congrats to Makeith Coffin for winning our DBL Trivia Showdown.
See, Tori had to change her heart.
I did.
All right, guys, thank you so much. It's been a great day. Al, you're the best, my man.
Thanks,
I
man.
really appreciate that. Jen, welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. I love your intellect. There you go. Everyone got a compliment. Did you get one?
No.
You look beautiful
Thank
today.
you.
The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going, guys.
December 4th, and this is Daily Blast Live. DBL has everything you need to know in trendy news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Crazy cold weather called a bomb cyclone is pummeling the East Coast, and city and state officials are declaring states of emergency. We'll keep you up to date on the latest breaking news.
Matt Lauer has reportedly been armchair quarterbacking the Today Show, sending critiques to producers. I'm sorry, what? How do you feel Hoda and Savannah are doing?
Before you hit the drive-thru, don't miss our list of the healthiest foods at fast food restaurants. You'll be shocked at what you can eat without the guilt. That's next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 4th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking breaking news entertainment and trending topics that you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with our girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. They're in our studio ready to cover news the moment it breaks. That's right, and happening right now. Very scary, very tragic. A deadly storm is hammering the East Coast. Snow falling up to 3 inches an hour and hurricane force winds. Highways are left deserted as millions of people are forced to stay home. Look at some of these images. And airports across the country are struggling. Let's get to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the latest. Kelly, this is only going to get worse.
It is. Right now, we've got blizzard conditions all along the East Coast, forcing school districts to close and some of the world's busiest airports to completely shut down. Let's take a live look from Times Square right now. You can see the snow is kind of calming down, but it is not over. Governor Andrew Cuomo says this storm is unlike anything New York has ever seen before. Whiteout conditions in parts of the state are forcing officials. They had to close JFK and suspend all flights there. And it's having a ripple effect on airports across the country. Let me show you FlightAware's misery map. You can see New York City is all in red. Those lines are green because there are no outgoing flights right now. At least 3,000 flights are canceled so far, and it's only expected to get worse. I'll keep you guys updated.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Wow.
And you know, I was in New York for New Year's Eve.
You were going to go to Times Square?
I was going to go to Times Square until it got so cold. Like, you could not walk without a scarf or something on your face. Like, I can't imagine it being colder than it was.
What you experienced.
What I experienced.
Well, and of course, as Kelly just mentioned, this bomb cyclone battering the Northeast is only going to get worse as it moves up the coast. This video just into the newsroom from New York City. A nightmare commute for people brazing the blizzard and cars getting stuck in the snow. The snowplows are struggling to keep up, as you can imagine. And thank you to our DBL Nation for giving us their view of the storm, like this viewer from Massachusetts who sent us this snow covering the entire neighborhood. Look at that house. And check out this time-lapse video from Christopher in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is his back porch. And it started at around 9 p.m. You saw there was no snow. And then overnight till about 10 a.m., you see the snow, not gradually, I mean rapidly pile up. Huh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's check in with meteorologist Keith Carson, who's out in blizzard conditions in Rockland, Maine. Keith?
Welcome to Rockland, Maine, halfway up Maine's coastline, where we're in the middle, the teeth, if you will, of this blizzard. Even by New England standards, there's been some gnarly bands of snow coming in off the Gulf of Maine. They have a convective nature to them, and they've been throwing down 2 to 3 inches an hour. It's not the snow, though. We can deal with that. It's the winds that we're concerned about as this storm continues to strengthen. It's pulling winds in from the north-northeast, 50 miles an hour up to 60 to 65 miles an hour on the gust. That could be just enough to cause some power outages, which would be a real problem because this weekend we could be as cold as 15 to 20 degrees below zero by Sunday morning. I'm Keith Carson in Rockland.
Oof, thank you so much, Keith Carson.
And you can see his face was covered good.
Yeah. People are probably wondering if this affects like professional sports as well. And we just found out that the Boston Bruins versus the Florida Panthers game in Boston is obviously canceled for tonight.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
We'll stay in.
See, but hockey fans are so crazy. They
and it's
show up at
hockey.
the game.
Yeah, it's hockey. You know, so you think like they play no matter what. But.
Yeah.
Well, we want to share more videos from our DBL Nation, so let's go to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with what's happening right now.
Yes, Sam, DBL Nation has been making the most of the storm and sending winter weather photos and videos to us all day. Here are some of our favorites. Over in Rhode Island, our viewer Emily decided to use her snowboard instead of a car to navigate the side streets of Providence, taking this video along the way. And Robert Vargas in New Jersey may not have landed the bike trick that you're about to see here, but he did make the most of it by making the perfect snow angel. And over in New York, these guys aren't going to let a little weather get in the way of a workout, hitting the gym outside and working on those squats. And send us your photos and videos, but please stay safe out there. Back to you.
How cool is it that DBL Nation sends us their videos
love
like that?
it.
I love it. We love you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy days to share a little bit bit of, that was Rena Pop, our EP, to share a little bit about you with us. Thank you.
And so we can share it with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love
That's what the show is all about. Also trending right now, U.S. Olympic skating officials are firing back about a possible Olympic boycott. On Monday, Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted that if North Korea goes to the Winter Olympics, the U.S. will not, essentially calling for a U.S. team boycott. Now, the U.S. figure skating president says, quote, they shouldn't be playing politics with this. I think they need to be careful saying things like that because these athletes have worked so hard to get there.
And I agree with that. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the Olympians in this case because, you know, we've said it a long time ago, don't let terrorists run how you run your life. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. This is their dream. They worked their whole life to get where they're about to go this winter, and they might ban them from going there. I don't think that's right.
Or politics in general. In 1980, we saw that when the Soviet Union was invading Afghanistan. Jimmy Carter said, nope, we're boycotting. And then in Soviet Union in 84 said, nope, we're not going to L.A. How do you think the athletes feel?
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, why are we now talking about a boycott when 112 of our gymnasts got molested by one guy? No one said anything about boycotting then. Where we maybe should have shut the program down for 4 years and rebooted and figured out what happened because it was one of the greatest crimes in American history. And so, like, this guy is just using the word North Korea because it's a buzzword to get more votes. And I think it's horrible.
And I know that you said before, when we talked before, Sam, you said that the athletes should be able to choose. But if these were your children and they were going, how would you guys feel then? Would you still want it to be their personal choice?
I would still want my child to.
Yeah, I'd be like, here's your ticket.
It depends if, you know, some athletes go real young. Gymnasts and swimmers will go to the Olympics sometimes at 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. But if they are an adult, I would empower them to make their
Now, you
decision.
made it to the Olympic trials. What is like a swimmer's peak?
It can range. If you're a long distance swimmer or a breaststroker, I would say 14, 15, 16.
Wow.
If you're if you're a sprinter, sometimes, I mean, who knows? I mean, I would say, I mean, but then we've seen swimmers that are, you know, look at Janet Evans and look at, her name is escaping me, went to the Olympics at like 32. So Natalie Coughlin didn't make it to the last Olympic, but unfortunately, but she did the previous Olympics and she was, I believe, in her early 20s then. But yeah, it's just, I guess it depends. Sorry, that was such a long-winded answer.
No.
The winter storm is bringing more than ice and snow. It's bringing sales too. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has the hookups coming in hot.
Yeah, guys, I got the hookups. These deals are coming in so hot, they will warm you up during the blizzard. First, boots and coats to keep you warm. Eastern Mountain Sports is having a huge sale. These men's snow boots going for $75, originally $150. And this women's feather pack jacket is 30% off, going for $99. Or, get this, find a staycation. You could score a free night at the Colonnade in Boston. How cool is this? They are basing their rates for Friday off of the temperature. If the temp drops below 0, the room is free. Yes, or finally escape the cold. JetBlue is having a 2-day sale. Flights from Pittsburgh to Fort Lauderdale are just $39, or snag another flight from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas for $64. DBL Nation, how do you plan to ride out this storm? Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tori. I was thinking of Dara Torres. Boom, Dara Torres.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh,
sorry.
that brain is like a machine. You were gonna get it.
Yeah.
Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news. I mean, really, right as it happens. Erica Cobb, tell us what's coming up.
Well, good news. There's still no Powerball winner. We'll tell you how much is up for grabs the next go around. Plus, Matt Lauer just can't let go. How he's still haunting his ex-coworkers even after getting canned.
This croissant may look simple, but there's something special about it. Want to find out what it is? You got to stick around.
We're celebrating National Trivia Day later in the show, and we want you to play along with questions like this. What is Muhammad Ali's birth name? Go to Facebook or YouTube Live during the break for the answer to this question, or go to dailyblastlive.com and click Vote Now to win a prize.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I like the scary music behind
music.
that. Trivia, use your brain.
Use your brain. So, of course, the answer to the Muhammad Ali question is
Cassius Clay.
And just a little shout out. I want to apologize for the typo in the first show with the Muhammad Ali graphic. That was ridiculous, and I apologize. But
was Cassius spelled wrong?
No, Muhammad.
It's even worse.
Really bad. So I apologize, guys. We were running around like chickens with our heads cut off
It's
today.
live TV.
It's a live TV, but I appreciate you guys not yelling at me.
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of comments, so
That's
maybe,
wonderful.
so that was
Maybe
good.
people missed it.
Maybe I shouldn't have even brought it up, is what Tori's suggesting. but
Nothing happened.
That's how I am here. So, guys, you guys are writing in.
You guys like the workout, which is great.
Yeah, love the
Show
workout,
next
which
one.
didn't, yeah, it's coming up. No snow here in Virginia, just really cold. Annie on Facebook. Well, good. So please stay warm, even if you aren't getting a lot of snow. If you are in Boston or New York
Or Maine.
or top of Florida, stay in.
Stay
Chill
in.
out. We're here. We're not going anywhere.
Get some liquor in you and warm up by the fire
I
and
wasn't
enjoy
going
it.
to say that.
I was. But also, guys, check in on your elderly neighbors. Also, check with pets. If you see someone,
Yeah,
a
even
dog,
if
a
they're not
cat
yours.
outside, don't hesitate. We've seen dogs dying because of this cold. It is too cold for them to be outside. So don't just think it's okay. Call someone.
And, you know, we show a lot of funny videos of people working out and running around on their bikes and stuff outside. It is really, really cold, and whether you're young or old, it's not the best thing to be out there fooling around. So if you can stay in, stay in. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
We want you safe. That's
We
what
want
we do
you.
here. So, like we said earlier, Trivia Showdown, Tori and Al. Tori claims there were some buzzer issues in the first show. We're gonna
Excuses, hashtag?
maybe.
Question mark?
We're gonna rectify it though.
A buzzard is actually a vulture, not
A
buzzer.
A buzzer.
I know, it's not like a buzzard. I'm just trying to help you.
Jen's gonna be back in the next break
Thank
with
you, Jen.
trending stories, but we want you to play along with us. Ethan in Florida won the first hour.
Yeah, babe, and you get a T-shirt when it says hashtag genius on
So
it.
if you want to beat Ethan, hour 2's the way to play. We got 5 new questions.
Come on,
5
hour
great
2.
ways. So just open your phones or open a new tab to dailyblastlive.com. Click vote now. Then just set it aside.
Easy.
And then in a few minutes.
Or use the app. You can get it for free, Daily Blast Live,
Yes.
at the Apple Store.
Thank you.
Yes.
Or Android store.
Or Android.
We're available on all platforms.
Yes.
So listen, guys, we're going to be more stories coming up. Jen will have some trending stories. Stay with us. Bye, guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you, so it's time for the 5th host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica. Well, trending right now, cell phones are being banned at the White House. They just issued this statement, quote, the security and integrity of the technology systems at the White House is a top priority for the Trump administration. And therefore, starting next week, the use of all personal devices for both guests and staff will no longer be allowed in the West Wing. You, as our 5th host, had a lot to say during our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show. So let's get right to it. Let's start with Tamara Gibson. She's weighing in. She says, I'd be concerned that my family couldn't reach me. There could be an emergency at home. Boy, isn't that the truth? Or you can't reach your babysitter or whatever it may be. So I understand that one. Chime in on this, Ebony. Here's Laura Maxey's DBL take. Use the landline to check in with your family. Would you be able to just use the landline, or would you want your cell phone?
I think I'm so used to my cell phone, and I mean, I don't have all those numbers memorized. Like, that would be a whole different step maybe to have to do.
I don't know if I have one. I think I know my mom's number by heart, and I know my old house I grew up, but that's it.
Yeah.
I know, old house and some friends, and that's it. Yeah. Here's what B.H. Brady, one, had to say. There was a time when we didn't have cell phones and just had to rely on landlines. We all survived, LOL.
And I miss those days. You know, I really do. When someone's like, hey, man, I'll meet you there at Saturday at 7 o'clock. You know, no BS. You don't have to text me some excuse of why you can't be there. You're there with your word. You know what I mean? There's no way out. I think we need to be more responsible with our phones. I don't like when I'm out to dinner with people and they're on their phones. I don't like when people are looking at their phones all the time. When you're at work, you're at work. Put your cell phone away. You know what I mean?
Like
that's how I'm old school. That's how I
You are old school.
Let them know, brother.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to thank all of our 5th hosts. We can't do this without you. So join the conversation every day during and after our Facebook and YouTube Live pre-show. Let's get right to fitness pro Jen Widerstrom because she's got something coming in hot.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but it's pretty awesome here. It's a new food trend, and it's called Crow Sushi. It's a new twist on the croissant, and it's coming in hot here at DBL. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's sushi wrapped into a croissant, and then it started actually in a bakery up in San Francisco. So of course, here we had to make it ourselves. Let's take a look.
Crow sushi. There's raw fish in here.
Oh.
How does one get the sushi in the croissant?
I like it.
I guess it tastes okay. Is it shrimp?
I don't hate it. Now I hate it.
I love it.
I wouldn't eat it again, but I'm not going to throw it away.
I don't trust Al because he eats anything, so I'll go with whatever he said. Anyway, DBL Nation, do you think they look good? Would you try it though? Let us know.
Yeah,
You're not gonna try it, Sam?
Not for the sake of the show.
No,
I know.
If we're guaranteed a season 3, if you eat it, would you eat it?
Of course, if I was guaranteed a season 3, I don't even have to think about it.
3? What happened to 2?
Yeah. 2 and 3. We're here to stay, baby. Daily Blast Live, that is. We're all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, in trending news, the surprise reason why more and more millennials are depressed. Parents, are you noticing a change? Plus, as A-list actresses vow to wear black at the Golden Globes, why others are choosing to go in a different direction. And say bye-bye to that backside breeze at the hospital. Comedian Al Jackson sounds off on the new and improved hospital gown.
Hey, hi. Oh.
Hi.
We're back together again. I literally was walking up and he goes, I got a good one. Okay, so obviously we're covering the top trending stories every hour. What do we got?
Yeah, so this story is trending right now from the Huffington Post. It's the 5 ways on how to stop blowing your money on food.
I like this. Okay.
So we all know of the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% for necessities, 30% for discretionary, and 20% for to save away. Well, this study shows that 60% of people's income is going towards housing, cars, and food, with a majority of it, almost over $10,000 a year, going just towards food.
Wow, and I gotta tell you, I'm one of those people that I'll often kind of open my fridge and be like, oh, I gotta throw half of this out.
Exactly.
Because I don't get to it.
I'll read a couple of tips here. One says pay cash for food. A report from McDonald's showed that on average, people were charged $7 or spent $7 when they were using a credit card versus cash at $4.50. And then
it's like, this is all I have, so you have to work on
exactly.
that budget. Okay.
And then stop buying too much at the grocery store. They only eat 20% of the food on average that we buy from the grocery store.
Wow.
And lastly,
By the way, watch for those end caps on your checkout. You're sitting there waiting to get out of line. All those random, like at Trader Joe's, that little like, oh, this popcorn or that thing or this cookie, and you end up putting it in your cart. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Well, the last one here, it said that on average we spend over $3,000 every year just on dining out. So when you go out and you're dining out, share more and order less.
One good thing that I end up doing is just know when you dine out, you can always order more food. So start with something like kind of like let's get a share meal together.
Let's share an appetizer.
And then it's like, are we still hungry? No, not really. Otherwise, we would have done an app and 2 dinners versus actually just sharing the one.
Exactly.
So you know you can always order more.
Yep, and for the full list, I will post it on our Facebook comments. Okay?
Amazing, thank you. Okay, we've got probably time for one more food.
I'm not sure we have time for one more, but we do want to emphasize, keep sending us your snow videos. We'd love to hear from our DBL Nation and get you guys featured on the show.
Especially if you're stuck in that blizzard. Please let us know what's going on. Are you safe? Are you okay? Are people kind of, getting through the storm okay? We'd love to know how it's going from your point of view.
Yeah, funny or just even weather updates. I know that Kelly and Raquel would really appreciate that. So keep reaching out, DBL Nation.
We love you guys. Bye.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We're all about breaking news, trending topics, and entertainment. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he can find on the internet with a little help from Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica. That's right. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Al Sounds Off, with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
Man, how are you?
Good, brother. Good. You ready to dive right into this?
Yeah, we're easing into 2018, feeling ready to go.
All right, let's do it. This week in Ozzy and Jack's World Tour, the pair headed to Alaska for some father-son time, but Ozzy sneaks away for a little FaceTime with his true love, Al. Check this out.
Rocky, hello, baby. Look what I got for you, Rock. It's me. Dogs are not dumb animals. We're the dumb animal. Rocky! Rocky boy! It's the best thing I've ever had in my life. All right, Bob. I absolutely love him.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
How do you not love him? You know, and Jeff, they say that you can't teach a dog new tricks, but you can hopefully teach it how to decline phone calls. It's good to see that Ozzy's transition to a wizard is happening. And honestly, I felt worse for the dog. I mean, I haven't seen a dog that embarrassed since our own Tori Showman put bow ties on her.
Beautiful. All right, Al, moving on. To stick to those 2018 fitness goals, this man made working out a family affair.
All right. See, I like this because first he starts with the baby. It's like the Lion King if it took place in a shed. This one is like he wants to lift his wife, and any married man knows it's like, look, if you say you're gonna lift her, you better do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your wife wants to be known as honey, not a back-breaking workout. I just love because this should be at the top of their wedding cake. I do like that there's some chivalry there.
I like it.
You know, it's like, could you lift Jordan?
Yes.
There you go.
That's the answer.
Let's go to the last one.
All right, Al, a new hospital gown is designed to be more patient-friendly and offers full coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here it is, Al.
See, yeah, it covers the backside, and I'm like, that's the best thing about being in the hospital is being able to get a little air back there. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I like my cheeks like I like my hash browns at the Waffle House. I like them brown and toasty. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we should maybe try it out here. Let's see, Jeff.
Al, it's a little drafty, man. Zip me up. I like the old gowns. I like the old. I'm old school.
Where your pants, man? This is daytime.
Al, you're not the only funny one, Al. That's Al Jackson, everybody. That's Al Sounds Up. Digital producer Brett Forth with some big Powerball news.
Thanks, Chef. I have good news and bad news. The bad news is I did not win the Powerball or Mega Millions, but the good news is nobody else did either. The Mega Millions jackpot has risen to an estimated $445 million, and that drawing is Friday. And Saturday's Powerball is at an estimated $550 million. Both jackpots are likely to increase. Experts say if you win, call me first because we might be related, and then consult a financial and legal counsel before claiming your prize. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Brett Forrest. Like your fast food, but you want to eat healthier? The best choices at the most popular places. Also, the Golden Globes are this Sunday, and several actresses are wearing black. So why are others going with other bright colors? And it's National Trivia Day, so go to Facebook Live to find out if you know the answer to this question. Do you know what a Geiger counter is used to detect? And go to dailyblastlive.com and play along in our trivia showdown. That's coming up next.
Promotional consideration.
Hi guys, how's it going? He's gonna do trivia. You go.
All right.
You're doing trivia. So much going on set today. I'm glad I'm here to kind of get to talk to you guys a lot. We're about to do this really great trivia game, so make sure you've got the DBL app and play along at home because even though it's Al versus Tori, it's really Al versus Tori versus you, and let's face it, you probably are smarter than them combined, but we just got to prove it to them. Okay, let's put them in their place. So really kind of a fun segment we're doing is we're throwing back to retro workouts. I'm kind of obsessed and excited about it just because the foundation of what started me in fitness started with these specific people, but we've definitely got a DBL twist on it, and we're covering just icons like Jack LaLanne and Suzanne Summers and Jane Fonda. But like I said, definitely with the DBL twist, so you do not want to miss that. And the good news, it won't just be fun and games on the commercial break. After that segment, I will break down some of the fitness stuff. Being in the new year, there's so much that people are trying to take on in their health and their fitness, and I think there's not often enough support with real information. So I'm going to hopefully provide you with some of that today and give you some of that input. I know we're going to cover some fast foods that are actually calorically not too high of a yield that you can kind of, if you're on the go, you won't fall off the train. And if you're interested, I am doing a big health challenge, the Shape Goal 40. Team Jen, shape.com/Team Jen. We're doing daily newsletters that I can help you, and I'll be on set helping you guys as well. So anyway, lots of health and fitness in the new year. I'm glad you're with us. And if you guys have questions, of course, ask them. I'm happy to answer all of them. Okay, get ready for trivia.
3, 2.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's National Trivia Day, and to celebrate, Jeff Schroeder's got a trivia showdown. Take it away, Jeff.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. This is going to be fun because today it's a battle between Al and Tori. So play along by going to dailyblastlive.com and tap on Vote Now. Questions will appear on your device. You guys ready?
Yeah, hands behind the back, no cheating.
Hold on, the winning viewer will win a DBL #Genius t-shirt. I know you're ready, Tori.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready at home? Because Tori's ready here.
I'm ready.
Let's get ready for question 1. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait till I'm done with the question, Tori.
Okay.
Tori, how many legs does a lobster have? Is it 8, 10, or 6? He got it. He did get it.
I'm going to go with 6.
That's incorrect. Tori, would you like to challenge?
I saw it. It's 10.
You cheated.
No,
so
I didn't.
No points for any of them. Okay, perfect. I hope you guys got it right at home. We're moving on to the next question. In which city is Jim Morrison buried? Is it Los Angeles, Paris, or London?
I know that for a fact. Oh, dang.
Paris, and I poured whiskey on his grave.
That's correct. That's correct. All right, guys. So Tori's up 1-0. Let's check what's going on up here. Justin B. Very familiar. Top 5 right there. He won our last trivia question. Let's move on.
He hasn't passed yet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sorry.
Who was U.S. president during World War I? Was it Woodrow Wilson, Theodore Roosevelt, or Franklin Roosevelt?
Woodrow Wilson?
That is correct, Tori. That is correct.
Yes!
All right, Tori's up 2-0, Al. 2-0.
Coming back.
Question number 4.
Wait, how do these guys do? Oh, these guys, 60.
Viewer 1702 is at the top. All right, guys, get ready at home. Here's question 4.
No.
What kingdom is the 2013 animated movie Frozen set in? Is it Arendelle, Aragon, or Avondale? Al.
I'm going to say Avondale. Arendelle?
Which one? Which one?
Arendelle.
Arendelle is correct.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you said it right. You got it right.
That's good.
All right, guys. Viewer 1702 still at the top. Justin B right behind him. This is our last question. Tori 2.
Okay.
Al 1. Here we go. Our last question. What color are aircraft black boxes? Is it black, orange, or yellow?
Ooh,
you buzz it first.
Okay, I'm gonna say orange so they can see it easier.
Orange, you glad I chose you to answer? Because you got it right. There it is. Tori's the winner. 3 points and 1 point. You are crowned Smarty Pants Queen.
Best day of my life. I'm not even kidding.
All right, we're going to stand by for our final results. Viewer number 7984. Guys, write us at Daily Blast Live. Let us know who you are so you can win your Genius t-shirt. All right, guys, more trending stories in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live.
Matt Lauer is still making life difficult for his ex-coworkers, and he's not even in the freaking building. And we're tracking the deadly storm hitting the East Coast. If you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube, and make sure to send in your snow videos, like this picture from our viewers Ed and Sharon. Thanks so much for watching.
Tori, any last words? Any last victory words?
Tori, did I act like that when I won?
No,
I
not at all.
showed grace.
You're a good guy. I
And now
don't show
I'm
grace.
disappointed that I did.
Well, I'm a sore winner.
All right, guys, stay tuned. And again, write us with all your thoughts, all your questions. We'll see you guys in a
All
little bit.
right.
Hey guys, so we will find out who the winner was. We'll get that information. If you were the winner that showed up, send us your photo. Send us a photo. Ethan didn't send a photo. And your name and email address, and we'll get the shirt out to you. Congratulations. In the next break, we're going to be talking about a trending story today, which is Walt Disney World Resorts have decided, in light of the Mandalay Bay shooting in Vegas, to remove Do Not Disturb signs from hotel guests' rooms and instead replace them with a room occupied sign. So, your rooms will now be checked once a day by a staff member, and the rooms occupied will allow them to knock and declare that they're there. This way, if a room has a Do Not Disturb sign on for 1 day, 2 days, it won't go unpassed. I think for safety, it's kind of a smart move. I mean, I want to know what you guys think, though. Do you feel like this is an invasion of privacy? Quite frankly, I think they could have always come into your room. I've had many housekeeping employees knock on your checkout day, for instance. If you had called in for a late checkout, but they weren't sure, they would often knock, even though it said Do Not Disturb. But regardless of that, are you think this is a good measure, or do you feel like it's an invasion of your privacy? We want to know your takes right now, so in the comments section of Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, Periscope, let us know what your thoughts are. We'll read them in the next break live on the show, or just send us an email at info@dailyblastlive.com. But please, let us know your thoughts right now so we can give you a shout out in the next segment. They want to hear your comments. This is you're the 5th host of this segment, so we really need to know what you guys think about this. So give us your thoughts. Oh, they're already pouring in. This is great. So let us know what you guys think about this. If you've been to Disney lately, are you cool with it or not? If you're family, if you're you got little kids, is this an invasion of your privacy? Let us know.
3, 2.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to digital producer Kelly Schubert with the breaking news fast blast.
Yeah, guys, at least 16 people have died in this intense winter weather, and now a huge storm is slamming the East Coast. Right now, they're dealing with snow and wind gusts as strong as a Category 1 hurricane. This is a live look from Boston, where some roads are flooding because of the high tide. Officials are asking people to stay home, and from these live pictures, you can see why. More than 8 million people from Virginia to Maine are under blizzard warnings, and thousands are without power. On top of the snow and wind, temperatures are still dropping, with some places as cold as negative 11 degrees. I'll keep you updated. Erica, back to you.
Thanks, Kelly. Be safe out there. Now let's go to Ebony Steele, Jeff Schroeder, Al Jackson, and Sam Shocker.
Right.
Thank you so much, Erica. A lot coming up in this next half hour of Daily Blast Live. We've got the healthiest places, fast food places that you love, and what are those options? I think a lot of people want to know.
Absolutely.
What do you get when you're at a fast food place that's healthy? Also, it's Throwback Thursday, and you don't want to miss our host doing some killer retro workouts, let me tell you. And the inside scoop on the Grammy performers, all that. But first, let's get to our top trending news. It sounds like Matt Lauer might be having a hard time letting go of the Today Show. The New York Post is reporting that he's been sending notes to producers at his old gig, giving them critiques. And spoiler alert, they're not too happy to hear from him. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Of course, Hoda Kotb has taken his place and the ratings are up, but even she admits he sent her a text. But that one was just a congratulations. So, wow, Matt, come on now, buddy. Let it go.
I'm just going to start off on the other side here, because it's easy to bash him on this one, because what are you doing?
So let's do it.
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? But is there any sympathy here? This guy's been I mean, he's been there so long, and maybe he's just feeling lonely. I mean, is there any sympathy there?
You know he's in his bathrobe with like no shave. Just sending texts, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't feel bad for him one bit.
Well,
You
I have
reap
some
what you
sympathy
sow.
for his
Why?
wife and kids.
Thank you.
That's what I have sympathy for. You know, when it
Yeah.
comes to it, it wasn't just a one-time thing, allegedly. It happened over a period of time, and I just think this even shows how narcissistic and condescending he is. If something happened and...
he has to have control.
Or I left this show, and I was texting you guys, hey, don't wear that shirt again, Sam, or don't, you know, like...
After you got fired.
Right, like my
He was texting
opinion.
stuff about the intro music at it's like, it's over for you.
That's a control freak right there, for sure. All eyes are on the color choices for Sunday's Golden Globes. Stars like Eva Longoria are uniting to wear black in protest of sexual harassment in Hollywood. Even men like The Rock are wearing black in solidarity, but now People reports there's a backlash as some stars say it's time to wear bright colors, celebrating the newfound power women are starting to see in the entertainment industry. Al, that was pretty much echoing your sentiment earlier.
You know what, and Sam, we talked on the show last hour and in the pre-tape, and I hate to flip-flop but you said something about it being a period of mourning, and what I started to think about is all the women that we never heard from, because women and men that got out of the show business or got out of politics. If you were a young intern and you were attacked by a senator or a politician, you probably just you're doing something else now, and they completely derailed so many young careers. So people will never hear from. So it is starting to understand the black now.
And sexual harassment and sexual assault are traumatic experiences that follow you for life.
Right.
So, yeah.
I totally get the symbolism and all that. I wish they would have picked a brighter color. You know what I mean? But I get the symbolism, so I agree with you guys. But I wish it was bright, like a new beginning, because it is. It's a new beginning in time. So I kind of wish it was more brighter colors, but I get the symbolism.
All right, right now the president is trying to stop the release of a new bombshell book that paints, well, a pretty ugly picture of his administration. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
That's right. Pre-sales for Fire and Fury have already jumped to #1 on Amazon within 24 hours. Here are a few of the most jaw-dropping tidbits. Author Michael Wolff writes that Trump never actually wanted to be president and that Melania cried the night he won, but not tears of joy. Wolff also says the president goes to bed at 6:30 to eat cheeseburgers while watching 3 TVs at a time and often rambles and repeats himself in meetings. The White House just came out and called it a book full of lies. But Wolff says he has recorded interviews to back up everything he wrote. Back to you.
Wow. Well, it makes me want to read it.
Yeah. I
really
definitely want to
does.
read it. But I definitely want to see the proof behind all those accusations. You know what I mean? You can't just say all this stuff without proof. So, I mean, I want to jump on that and I want to read it right away and see what's going on in the White House. But there's got to be something to back this up.
You would think this guy's consulted with an attorney, though, because when you come up with a book like that, you have to have let's just say, your back end covered. Because if you're wrong about anything, they're gonna
Well, there's so much propaganda about just what could be in the book and what's not, and I think it's great for us to be able to read it and come up with our own opinion. You know what I mean?
Always,
right.
Yep. Millennials are more obsessed with perfection than previous generations, and that single-minded focus is leading them to higher rates of depression and anxiety. This comes from a new study in the Psychological Bulletin that examined 42,000 college students. That's a lot over the past 25 years. Experts blame helicopter parenting and social media, among other factors. And before we discuss, I want to get DBL Nation's take. What do you think? Hit us up on our website. Do you think millennials are dangerously obsessed with perfection, or are they just not willing to do the hard work to succeed, as many people believe?
I mean, I think
you were a teacher.
I was a teacher, and I'm a parent, and I definitely think about like when we were in school. Think about like if you were going through your awkward phase, you know, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, you could kind of do that by yourself. But now with the internet, with social media, you see the parties you're not invited to. You see the bullying continues online. You look at the guy in the classroom, you're like, wow, I could never be a star quarterback like Jeff. And you're constantly feeling bad about yourself. And trust me, kids that age don't have any trouble feeling bad about themselves. So to compound that, I think is really doing a disservice. And I can completely agree with this.
They compare likes, they compare photos to other people. A lot of those photos are filtered, if not all of them.
Right.
Yeah, you're constantly comparing yourself to others.
I think especially like in the pictures, and when you talk about the perfection thing, you know, back in the day when we were young, I couldn't, well, for example, I couldn't go get a weave like I can get a weave now, you know what I mean? But I would maybe see things and be like, wow, I wish my hair could grow that long. But now you can just kind of do it quickly, and I think trying to get to perfection is kind of affecting them.
And that's what a doctor had told Refinery 29, Dr. Curran. She said, stop comparing yourself to other people, focus on your own accomplishments, and focus on diligence, flexibility, and perseverance.
But can I ask you, Jeff, let me ask you this. Would that have affected you when you were a young kid? Like, let's say you wanted to be popular and you put a picture up and it got 13 likes, and another kid in your class put one up and it got 313. Like that, you know, can visually see that you're not as popular.
I'm totally agree with that. I'm sure it would affect anybody. But I look at it more like a motivation point. Like, as a kid, I always played sports, and I wanted someone there to motivate me. You know, whether there was a coach, and I happened to run into somebody who was an old boss of mine who really motivated me and turned my thinking around into positive, you know? And he changed my life. I had to seek him out. Kids now, they could seek that out on the internet. You could click on Tony Robbins. I think it's a little easier, but it's a different generation.
But
so I don't want to say something's easier or
You're a total anomaly.
harder.
You think of everything so positively, and I love that about you. But when you're a teenager and you're going through your most insecure years, unfortunately, I mean, we're seeing this play out. We're seeing kids that are suffering at alarming rates of suicide. And also anorexia and eating disorders and anxiety and depression. And this study highlights that, and I hope that we can do more to help those. And
I do want to take back the comment that I said it was easier then. It's easier to find the information if you're seeking it. That's what I meant by easier. Not saying our generation was easier or this generation's easier. Life's hard. I get that, but there is more information on the negative and positive side at their fingertips.
Absolutely. Some news you can use if you're trying to stick to your New Year's diet. People magazine has compiled a list of the healthiest meals you can order at major chain restaurants. Okay, are you ready? There's the McDonald's Egg McMuffin. That clocks in at just 370 calories, or even less at 330 calories if you order the egg whites.
And Sam, can I just say this? I think that's the best food you can get for $1.
There you go.
What's better than that?
Remember we went to McDonald's that morning and I got the Egg McMuffin? It was delicious.
They're awesome.
Okay, Arby's has a turkey gyro for 470 calories.
Me like
KFC isn't so bad with a 3-piece Kentucky grilled chicken meal with green beans for 465 calories. And Taco Bell has a 480 calorie veggie power bowl. That's what I'm talking about. And it looks like Tori Shulman, that guac is not extra. Finally, Popeyes has blackened chicken tenders that are just 170 calories for 3 pieces. So there you go. If you want to have a quick and cheap meal but still stay on track, those are some suggestions.
You know what's always bothered me? That Popeyes doesn't sell spinach.
That's a good point.
Doesn't it
You would
seem like
think it'd
that
be
would
a
be
natural
side
ally.
Popeyes?
Hilarious.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
Like they would have
spinach.
Yeah, they need to hire Miss Ebony Steele over here to help them with some marketing.
Welcome to the marketing room, my AO.
Yep. All right. Now that the holidays are over, put your old Christmas cards to good use. Yes. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has this story coming in hot.
Yes, I'm still wearing my hat because I'm still a winner. Also, Ebony, that was a fantastic point. All right. Chances are you have some old holiday cards around the house, and you may have a random event like a baby shower or a birthday party coming up. So why not repurpose your old cards? We have Christmas cards we needed to get rid of, so watch this.
Didn't have time to get a card for a baby shower, so have yourself a merry little baby shower and a new year filled with peace and lots of sleep. Boop.
I just took an old Christmas card and turned it into an anniversary card. So for two special people on their anniversary. The best gifts are the parents sitting beside you. Love you, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary.
I'm going to recycle my Merry Christmas cards. Merry Bat Mitzvah. Wishing you a Torah reading. Mazel tov. I think it's genius. All right, so repurposing Christmas cards is trending super high on